Yeah.
Because that's the problem we've talked about. With
Okay.
So we have to stop mid-flow, start it again, and just, okay, what were we saying? And then have to edit that shit out.
Exactly. All right.
You just can't get around editing, bro. Yo, it's all in the edit. If you edit whack, your podcast is pathetic. But you know who's not? This motherfucker Zooks. Why? Because he's buff with big pecs and he's so damn cute. Damn it. This motherfucker causes a panic every day. He comes on strong like the iceberg from Titanic. Buck. The real truth of the conspiracy. They shot the Titanic. There was never no ice. Matter of fact, I ain't never been so nice. Turn it, flip it, make it something else. If I see you out there, bro, I'ma turn you into an elf on the shelf. Then I'ma get some matches, burn you, and chop you up with some hatchets. Matter of fact,
oh shit!
Okay,
are you good? You got that out your system? I mean, we can do that all.
I've been dope ever since.
Oh fuck! I'm
Sorry,
sweating.
man.
Don't be sorry.
Sorry, man.
You're an engineer's nightmare. I'll tell you that.
I haven't eaten yet today, man. I'm sorry.
Have you not eaten yet? Why?
No, bro, because I intermittent. It's kind of nerdy, bro. I intermittent fast.
Yeah, I know what that is.
And I'm,
Bro, look
I'm
at
right.
me. You don't think I know what intermittent fasting
I
is?
know that you know, bro. Honestly, let me just. I don't even know if we started yet or not. But
No, yeah, it's
I
fine.
haven't.
Fuck it.
I spent an extra hour in the gym this morning because
Yeah?
I knew I was gonna come sit next to your pretty buff.
No,
ass.
that was a good move. Thank you.
I had to at least pump it up the best I could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. But did you really go to the gym this morning?
Hell yeah, I went to the
Did
gym.
you? What time do you go?
Between 6:30 and 7.
Oh, okay.
I used to
Good
go a
for you.
little earlier, but you know,
same.
sometimes
actually.
I can't fall asleep as early just due to life.
I know life.
So I'm
yeah.
like, damn, I need a little extra sleep. You know
No,
what I mean?
absolutely, man. And it's not like 6 is late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go early. Like when I had like a job, I used to go, I'd have to get in there at like 4:30. You know what I mean? I'd wake up at 4:30 and get there by 5.
Yeah, dude, I used to, so I go to 24-hour fitness.
Same.
So it's in the name, right?
Right.
But the one I went to, although it's 24-hour fitness, they decided to change one time. And this is how I knew I used to go early is because I got there and they weren't open.
Oh, shit.
And there was like a gang of us outside, like, what the fuck? And it's because they changed, like, I know we told you 24, but we're going to open at 6 a.m. So I was like, I used to get there before 6 a.m. So,
Yeah.
but I don't do that no more, man. Kids, man.
Oh, yeah. How old are your kids?
My kids are 8 and 5.
Yeah.
And they do not like to go to bed
Yeah.
at all.
No, yeah. I don't know one kid who does.
Ever.
Yeah. Were you
So-
that way when you were a kid? Did you like going to sleep?
My dad, I mean, I think I'm just nicer or something. My dad be like, fuck you. Let me see
Yeah.
you come out your room. You know what I mean? But
I
see,
do. I know exactly what
but
you
my
mean.
parents, you know, they used to hit kids.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I don't hit my kids.
Yeah,
so
no, me neither.
It's different. They're like, you a punk ass dad. I already know you're not going to hit me. So fuck you. I'm about to get this iPad.
You
and
wanna
then you
hit
take
them
that away like,
sometimes,
I'm
right?
about to color. What you going to do? You going to stop me from coloring? I'm like, nah, you right.
You know in your heart, I'll speak for myself. I do know in my heart, like, damn, if I just start hitting this motherfucker, he'd probably he'd probably listen to me more.
Bro.
Yeah. Why don't we hit our kids? What the fuck is that?
Because we gave into, you know, PC and life. And
Is that what it
and
is?
maybe we got a little smarter because there is data that says like,
Sure.
you know, it doesn't really work. But I don't know. When I was raised, that shit worked.
Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, I feel you. It's like micro versus macro. Like maybe in the short term, it'll work. Like if your objective starts and ends with, I just want you to fucking go to sleep, then it'll probably make them go to sleep or very least stay in their room. Long term wise,
I guess how you look at it too, like if you beat your kids versus like, I'm going to give you a swat on the butt. When you're really little, it gets your attention.
Yeah.
It's different. But I will say this, when my older son was like really young, I did like give him a real spanking one time. And I felt horrible, bro.
Yeah.
And I took him in the bathroom, I spanked him and I came back out And I told my wife, I'm never
doing that again.
Like we can raise them another way.
Yeah, yeah.
And we do, and they're good kids. I mean, I know
same.
we're tripping, and I don't know if this is boring as fuck for this podcast.
I don't,
but
I'm having fun.
I'm
That's
just
all
telling you the
I care
truth.
about.
So let's make it a little better.
Yeah.
Real talk. Every day I beat my children. I beat them C's as it. Now we're back. Okay, we're back.
All right, we're back. All right, we're back. I feel like I have no control of this.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, don't be sorry. I asked you to come here. This is half
I don't
of
even
your
know what
charm.
you want to talk about, bro. I got you all sweaty wiping your head and shit, bro.
I'm generally sweaty. I'm sitting here in a fucking thermal.
I know, man. I took my
know why.
sweatshirt out, bro, but also because I wanted to display my X-Men shirt, bro.
I see. That's very nerdy of you.
Yeah,
but
man.
you're in the right place. That's
I am.
fine.
It's all good.
You're absolutely fine. This is a cocaine reference on my shirt.
yeah.
If we're comparing,
I got
if we're
that.
comparing
I
shirts.
got that. It's a Pulp Fiction, bro.
You're right. Correct.
We get it, bro. We get it.
I was gonna wear a Fat Joe shirt just to commemorate
to give the Puerto Rico
my
styles?
favorite, just to commemorate my favorite Puerto Rican rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is Fat Joe honestly your favorite Puerto Rican rapper?
No, what I did right there was.
I know what you did.
Yeah.
I know what you did.
Okay, yeah. I more wanted you to know that you weren't my favorite
so
Puerto Rican.
presumptuous, bro.
Yeah. Okay. I respect.
I mean, I'm on
respect.
the right podcast. This
You
podcast
are.
is called On the Way Down, right?
Correct.
Well, let's face it, my rap career is definitely on the way down.
Is it? Do you feel that
I'm in
way?
the right place. You know what I mean? I'm in the right place, bro.
Why you think you got the call, baby?
Oh shit! See, because you wanted to mock me.
Oh man. Oh, there's
That's
a
what you
lot.
did,
There's
like,
a lot more where that came from.
Everybody who comes onto the On the Way Down podcast is like, maybe you shouldn't, unless you've already resolved yourself to the fact that you're out of here, bro.
Yeah, well, you probably are projecting a little bit.
Well, what's that fucking name mean? What does it mean?
What do you got to bring everyone into this? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, what's the name mean? Let's talk about it.
On the way down means jumping off of cliffs and building your wings on the way down rather than never jumping because your wings aren't ready.
Don't give me that bitch ass positivity, man. Get out of here, man. Don't give me that bullshit. That sounds like some bullshit. So really what we're doing, man, let me tell you.
You can do my voice and all of it?
If I may. Oh, I can do your voice here. This is you.
Oh, do it.
So I'm looking around, right? I just, and these guys are fucking crazy. You know, I'm at the gym and I'm using the machines, and I mean, you're kind of like the new like hip hop Seinfeld in a way, like.
Oh, how dare you!
I mean, trains, right? You know, like.
How dare
I'm on the freeway, right? And it's like,
Fuck this.
hey, when you started giving it to me, I'm giving it right back.
Oh, I mean, yo, to be fair, like I'm never like this with anyone on my show, but like you and I are like
To
real
be
friends.
fair,
Yes.
you're on your way down too. So let's just talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your photo career, woo, on the way down.
Yeah.
Your rap career, woo.
Is that the noise it does? That's the noise?
Woo.
Yeah.
That's what you should put in there. Welcome to On the Way Down.
Can you whistle? I can't whistle. Oh, fuck. I thought
You can't even do that whistle?
No.
I can't do the mouth, the like this
with
one.
the
or
old school, the
whatever, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I should be able to. I'm Puerto Rican. I should be going, I need to do all that
That's
whistling
true.
shit, you know?
That's true.
I point with my lips sometimes, though. I do
play
do
with
that.
your lips.
No, point.
Oh, you point with
Like,
your lips.
hey,
Oh, I got you.
where's the box?
Ah.
That's what we do.
Is that a Puerto Rican thing?
That's a lot of people think, but Puerto Ricans definitely enjoy that. You know, like, hey, give me the box right there. Right there. That's,
Okay.
You know, that's one of those things. But they
Okay.
also go like all that shit too.
Yeah, that was a solid whistle right there. Yeah. I've never in my life been able to come remotely close to that.
Yeah.
For
Your
whatever
whistling career on its way down.
Oh, it was never up, baby. It was never up.
It's going lower. It's digging a hole.
It could possibly be the fucking space in my teeth.
Could be, but that should give you like more like.
Oh, you think so?
I think so, man. But I don't have that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
This podcast episode, it's on its way down.
I don't know. I'm having fun. This might be the most fun I've had so far on the show.
Oh, yeah, man. What's next, bro? Next topic. Where we going next, bro? Hey, man, how about them freaking Dodgers? I don't know. How are they cheating in baseball lately? I don't give a fuck.
Are you a sports guy? You're wearing a Dodger hat, but I know it's the LA thing.
No, it's the LA hat.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I like, aside from one C hat that I have, I guess for CookBook, I know it's corny. Yeah. I pretty much only wear LA hats and P hats. LA because LA and P for Puerto
Rico. Okay.
You get it.
Yeah, I do.
It's not really clever. It's pretty straight ahead.
I'd rather just think it's clever, and I was able
It is
to
clever,
tap
bro.
into
You know
it.
why? Because I be bodying body in all styles. Fashion, rapping, and clapping.
Yo.
When I get... Sorry.
I'm just watching my levels just like break through the recorder.
Hell yeah. Hey, you also invited a Puerto Rican...
I did.
On the podcast, and that's how it goes.
And I thought it was a good idea until about, 12 minutes and 53 seconds ago.
My family tends to be on the more quieter side, except for maybe my boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, and not my family. Let me be more specific.
Yeah.
My wife and my stepdaughter.
They're
just Mexicans, and they're like,
okay.
I come in the house and I'm like, hey, so what's going on with you? And they're like, why are you screaming at us? And I'm like, no, I'm not.
This is how I talk.
Yeah, I'm not screaming. Yeah. I'm just Puerto Rican. This is how we talk.
Right.
Like my dad, he used to get on the phone, and I think he really thought that the phone didn't work, and like if he's talking to his family in Northern California, he had to scream to Northern California for them to hear what he was saying. Like, Dad, the phone works, right? You ain't got to scream like, hey, no, I was like, and I'm like, oh shit, like, dude, you're scaring the neighbors.
Right.
But then again, here I am talking loud.
Yeah.
And saying nothing so far.
You can't escape it.
I can't, bro. It's just in the DNA, bro.
In you.
I got. Sorry, man. See, it's just too much, man. I think it's you, bro.
Is it me? Do I bring that out?
Maybe, bro. I mean, we got this kind of thing going there ever since we've been working together. It's a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
It's a bromance.
It is a bromance. It's a bit of a bromance. Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
I think that's what it is, man. I'm open to that, bro.
You're the first person I've had on here. Like, respect to everyone else. Like, but I just kind of know them or know of them. Like, you're the first person, like, we're actually like low-key friends a little bit. Like
low-key. Why does it got to be low-key, man?
I mean,
You just live far. That's all.
That's what it is.
And you don't fuck with me. That's the other thing.
That could possibly be part
I started it up. I said, I got a new friend, man. This is going to bloom into cool work, like, projects and cool things. And you're like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, and then Rick Rubin called me.
That's
and I
it,
was
bro.
like,
You
who
start
the
getting
fuck
called.
is CookBook?
You start getting called. That's what all you like guys with cameras do. You start a good thing. You start hanging out. Yeah, bro. We could do this. Oh yeah, let's film this. Yeah. And then you get one Rick Rubin's way up there, but it could be like, here I am, and then you get a call from a guy like right here, and you're like, fuck you, I'm out. I don't give a shit no more. Peace. And then that's what happens. That's why it's low key to you, but to me, it's like a real friendship, bro.
Oh.
I pretend I watch your Instagram stories and I just pretend like that that's me and you together talking. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes I put the phone like this and I just look in the mirror and I pretend like we're at Chipotle. And you're telling me these stories.
Yo, this whole video is gonna be just me laughing, ugly laughing.
Did you start the show? Did we?
We've been recording.
But do you say anything? Do you got anything at the top?
I do intros. So what you're telling me is you never listened to my show. That's what you're telling me.
I have a long time ago, and it was like around when you came back from London.
I remember you. That's true because I remember you said, "Hey, finally listen to your podcast," and the next message was a trash can emoji.
See, that's when we were real friends, bro.
Exactly.
I would have sent you a trash can now because, you told me I'm low key. So,
yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now it's just lies.
I sent you a trash can emoji.
And you didn't even say no, like JK or a wink or nothing. Just like hold that trash can and feel how you feel about it.
What if that was literally the last text I ever sent you? Like everything else, if you go into your text for CookBook, it's just the trash can. He never even followed up with anything. No other matters. Ever. No,
that was
nothing.
Years ago. That was like 3 years ago, or two at least.
At least two.
Yeah,
right?
At least 2 years ago. Yeah.
At least two, man.
Well, do you do intros? Or do you? Yeah, you guys do it all. Yeah, kick it live, right?
We do everything live, and we start. We have I guess catchphrase or whatever. Like the show always starts with first of all. We say that.
Oh, right.
By the way,
okay.
we meaning Felipe's Garage Podcast.
Yeah, check that out.
Which is
everybody.
How that even happened? Like I guess people know. I'm being presumptuous again that when it started it was me and Murs.
Right.
And I was saying that not on purpose. It wasn't a catchphrase. Mm-hmm. And then Murs was like, oh, you always say that. That's how we're going to start the show every time with first of all. So it became a thing.
I actually remember hearing that episode. That was like in the very beginning.
That's when you sent me the trash can emoji.
Right.
You were like, yeah, that intro.
I sent Murs a fire emoji.
Yeah. And you sent me the trash can. Yeah. You're like, the way you say it, Murs, tight. That motherfucker? Nah.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah,
Garbage.
trash. So I had a way to start this, but I was just gonna ask. Oh, first of all, thank you for coming all the way over here.
Oh yeah, man, you got me lost, but it's cool.
I mean, did I get you lost, or did you get you lost?
Well, you sent the wrong. We can look. Let's look at the text.
No, you know what? I'm not gonna say. Don't say the address.
Let's do it. I'm not gonna say the address, but I'm gonna check you. Okay, so I know where we're at. We're at Arroyo, and
right.
Let's see the original.
But did I send you Arroyo, or did I send you?
I'm gonna find out right now. Let's
Arroyo.
see.
All right.
Yeah, no, you sent this one. See?
I believe that there's the address.
Okay, then just now you sent me this one.
Oh, that's next door.
Okay, so that address took me into a residential area, and then I changed it to east just to see if that was a problem, and it took me on the other side of this place into another residential area.
Are you an iPhone guy?
I'm an iPhone user, yes.
Yeah,
so are you.
Yeah.
Why? I thought you were about to diss iPhones.
No, I was about to diss whatever else you had if it wasn't.
See, so you get that. I'm gonna send you another trash emoji right there. Insert it into the post. Trash emoji. Just putting it right here.
Point somewhere. Where do you want it?
Bing. Trash emoji right in my hand. There. That's for you. And if you do good, let's do like a Mario coin. Ding. And it just bounces off me. Put the little sound effect too. Ding. Whatever that is. And if I really get you, do Mario. You know, like where he grows.
You're right. I know. Yeah.
That's a good one, right? I got the sound effects down.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
Were you done? I didn't want to cut you off. So were you done with?
I'm done now.
With the Mario. With the
yeah,
Mario?
I am.
Yeah.
That was a good one, man.
Okay,
Give me
cool.
a coin.
Okay.
Ding.
No, I was gonna ask, well, first of all, I was gonna thank you for being here on a a Saturday. I know you're a family man. I know.
Don't tell them
Saturday.
I know. Just like you can't tell them the address, don't tell them when we record this.
Why can't
I don't know?
tell
You
them?
get all secretive when I started bringing up where we were at.
I don't want motherfuckers showing up here. Like not now, but sometimes I have real famous people on this show.
Oh yeah, I know. Not now though. Of course not.
That was going to be my question. Like, how does it feel? Like, honestly, I just
to fall the fuck off.
How does it feel to be the least famous person on the show so far? Only so far, you know.
It feels great, man, because then I can say whatever I want and I won't be judged as harshly. You know what I mean? I can clown you and they'll be like, damn, that non-famous dude, well, he's kind of funny. But like the famous guys, they'd be like, oh man, we're comment, YouTube comment, blah, blah, blah.
You're supposed to just give me shit back because now that you gave me a legitimate answer, I actually feel bad for saying that.
Well, you should. You should. Because the truth is, what people don't really understand, they don't understand how famous I am. Right. So that's probably why you don't see me out there quite the way other famous people are, is because they don't understand my level of fame is beyond. So that's what it is.
So it's they can't even conceptualize.
Right. That's how come the money and stuff of that doesn't like actually come to me. You know what I mean? It's just beyond. It's I'm on another level. It's kind of like it's kind of like if you believe in like multiple universes and shit. It's like my fame is like beyond this realm. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people don't know.
It's kind of like most people don't know who the richest people in the world are.
Exactly.
You think, the richest people, it's like Oprah. Like Oprah ain't got shit on most people.
I'm almost a Rothschild here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
You're
I'm saying?
right, yeah.
Basically, I am. You know what I mean? It's like Illuminati. I can't really talk about it.
Yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
It's really like, you know.
Yeah, I completely understand.
So that's the real answer.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I appreciate you opening up about that. Yeah.
You know,
yeah. Can you get me into the Illuminati?
Dude, I've been trying to get I tell people this all the time. I'm down to get in the Illuminati.
Bro,
they got all the money, all the cars.
Yeah, me too. I mean that. I'm not even joking.
They got all the good medicines and stuff.
Sign me up. I'll wear a robe and sacrifice animals. Whatever.
Hell yeah. Let's see what happens. I don't know, but you might not even have to sacrifice animals.
Yeah,
maybe
I'm just saying I'm open to that. If that is the requirements, I'm down.
Maybe it's just a bunch of really smart people who know how to get it cracking on Earth. And they're like, let's just keep it to ourselves.
Yeah. No, and I can't blame them.
Yeah.
You can't.
But how can I be down?
Right.
Like if I have to go into like the Masons or some shit and go all the way through, I'm not going to do that. We don't got time for that.
No.
Can we just fast track it? You know how like when you get your passport, you just pay a little extra and you get it like the next day instead of like 6 months?
Right.
How about that? The Illuminati.
Yeah.
Can we get fast track at Disneyland?
Right.
You know, like I'll take a little coupon and come back later if I can go right ahead of the line. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
How about that, Illuminati? I mean, I'm sure Walt Disney and them dudes is in Illuminati.
Yeah, Walt Disney's dead, but
yeah, but when he was here,
yeah. Oh, yeah. In that case, yes, he probably was in
the
Illuminati. Yeah. Do you think Oprah is?
Probably,
right?
Probably.
Yeah. It's weird when there's like Jay-Z's in the Illuminati. I don't think Jay-Z make enough money. Jay-Z make a lot of rap money, but like Illuminati money? Does Jay-Z make enough money for this?
I don't know. He's a billionaire now, so who knows? Maybe one. I mean, it's like if you got the M on the front of your illion, then you're not there yet. But once you get the B on the front of your illion,
like what kind of aliens you working with?
Yeah, you're fucking. I'm working with. I'm not even there. I'm a thousandaire. You know what I'm saying?
No, same. Yeah,
it's a respectable thousandaire, but
right.
I'm not on their radar.
Yeah,
you know?
No, I feel that.
I'm like an ant. You know, like if you see an ant, you don't like bend down to the ant and be like, "Hey, what's up, ant? What you into today?"
Yeah, you don't even notice them.
You pretty much just step on them, right?
Yeah.
So we can't even be mad at them if they kill us.
Right. Because it's like I won't go out of my way to step on an ant because that's how insignificant it is to me.
Right. But if you happen to do it,
I won't give it a thought.
Those ants can't really be mad at me. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
The fuck?
Yeah. I'm way, way bigger than you.
And that's what happens when you're a thousandaire versus a billionaire. Mm-hmm. Now, here's this concept I got for you, man. Yeah. My son came up with this.
Hit me.
He said he was into numbers when he was like around 4 or 5. He was just always counting.
Yeah.
He thought everything, once he learned what 100 was, he thought that was the biggest number on the planet.
Okay.
Until he'd be like, everything, if he thought it was tight or thought it was amazing, he would say, "That's 100, Papa." Like he's keeping it 100.
Yeah, yeah. I was already, that's dope.
Already.
Yeah.
But he was getting into like, how high can you count, this, and that, and the other. Right. And he came up with a new number. It's like if you count to 1 killion. Okay. But you don't want to do this. It's all him. It's not me.
Yeah.
He said, because if you count to 1, the reason why it's named that, if you count to 1 killion, you'll die. That's how long it takes you to count to 1 killion.
Damn. That's tight.
Right?
Yeah, that's real tight.
That's tight, bro.
Because that number does exist technically, whether or not it's called 1 killion, but you could just count
until you die. And then that's 1 killion.
Wow. Yo. This is the 8-year-old?
Yeah, the 8-year-old. Wow. But he came up with this when he was like 4. So he's on some next level shit, bro.
That is some next level shit.
I can't even say his name on the pod because he's already in Illuminati, man.
And he can't get you in?
Dude, I know. Bro. I'm like, man, come on. I'm your father.
Oh, but this is the one you spanked?
Yeah, see, that's what it was. That one spanking, dude. See? Damn it. There's another reason why you don't spank kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you fucked yourself, man.
Yeah.
I mean, how were you to know?
How was I to know, bro? I just did what my dad did, and he definitely was not in the Illuminati.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a gangster.
Your dad was a gangster, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A gangster of love. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Well, you might not know what I'm talking about.
No. When I asked you, yo, what are you doing Saturday? We've already said what day it is, so
yeah, okay.
So what are you doing Saturday? You're like, just a bunch of gangster shit.
This is what I do all the time, bro.
Yeah.
You know, even if I wear a nerdy shirt or whatever the fuck I'm into, bro, if I'm crying watching a rom-com or some shit, it's all gangster shit, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing it.
Right.
If you're doing it, I can't speak if it's gangster shit or not. But if I'm doing it, like it don't matter what it is, bro.
Yeah.
If I'm at the store buying tampons or some shit like that, that's some gangster shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I do.
For me.
For you, yeah.
For me specifically.
No, I understand.
Okay,
I
cool. As long as we're clear with that.
Yeah.
Of course.
This might come as a surprise to you, but for a long time, I didn't know who you were, and I only knew who Pigeon John was.
No, it does not come a surprise to me at all.
I figured it would.
That's been my whole career, bro. Like the guy next to the guy, man.
Yeah, right. Go ahead.
No, you finish and then I'll go.
I'm not going to finish. I'm just going to keep
I'm not
going.
either, so let's just be quiet. How long you want to keep this up, buddy?
I knew.
Go all day.
I was like, he's going to talk.
I'm going to a killion.
CookBook can't not talk.
No, I'm going to a killion.
Definitely going to talk.
I'm going to talk, but I'm not going to answer your question. I'm going to go all the way to a killion.
I would have stayed quiet for hours. I'm that stubborn. And I know you can't not talk.
I'm stubborn, but I just said I can say something that's not answering your question.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, you're right. I can't not talk. Yeah. That's very true.
That's okay. That's okay.
Man.
That's your charm.
It's like a gift/curse, man.
But that's why you're perfect for podcasting. This is out of my element. I have to force myself to do this.
You're good at it. Don't.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? I was joking with you before, but your little videos on Instagram and stuff, you know, I know that you do that on purpose.
Now I do.
You totally do. I could tell. And that's what I'm saying. It's good. It's like, you have like the beats of like a stand-up comedian. And I know you're doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
You're trying to get your comedy on.
I kind of fell into that out of like nervousness. And then people started being like, yo, that's so funny how people were doing what you're doing right now. They imitated me. And then I was just like, wow, they like it. I'm going to do it
100%. I knew you were doing it on purpose. I could tell, man. Game recognizes game,
You're
man.
just going to expose me on my own show?
You brought me.
I did. I did.
I tell you, I'm on that gangster shit. You asked me what I was doing today. I'm still doing that gangster shit right now. Literally.
Right.
And that's what it is, bro.
Okay.
I don't need to hide nothing, man.
Yeah.
Of your shit. My shit I hide, but your shit I don't need to hide. I just tell it. So what was your question, man? Pigeon John's the greatest. I get it.
I was aware of Pigeon John.
Of course.
Right. And the whole underground, like the rhyme sayers, the living legends, and all that whole world, right? So I went just far enough down the Pigeon John rabbit hole to know that he's from a group, LA Symphony, right?
So you went far enough into Pigeon John's hole. Go on.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm going off what you said.
Those were my words.
Yes.
Correct. While in Pigeon John's hole, I discovered he was from a group called LA Symphony.
Yep.
And that's as far as I went, right?
That's the usual trajectory.
Yeah, right. Okay. So Pay Dues 2012 comes around.
Yes,
and
it
it's
does.
announced that all original members of LA Symphony are going to be playing, right?
And you're like, who are they?
Right. Well, I was
Literally.
like, oh, that's Pigeon John's group. Cool. We can go see Pigeon John. And then like, we'll go get a beer while the other guys rap, right?
Like what? On the set of LA Symphony, like the 8 bars that he raps, you watch, and then for like 2 more minutes, you drink a beer, and then hope that you don't miss the next.
Once we hear his voice,
36 seconds of him rapping.
Correct.
That's nice.
That was my strategy. Yeah,
I appreciate that. Who are you with, by the way?
Who was I with?
Yeah,
I was with my brother-in-law.
Okay,
at the time.
Okay.
Why?
Just curious to see if any of my other homies out there fucking with me like that.
No, see, and that's half the point. Like this is back. Like I wasn't fucking. I was like rapping a little bit, but I wasn't like in the scene. I had no rap friends. Certainly no like professional rap friends. I was completely a spectator, and it was some of the best times of my life. Like I feel looking back, I feel like it's cool now for sure, but it's a different kind of cool. Like that was the last time in my life where I could go to a concert and just have no expectations. I wonder if I know anyone here. Can I get backstage? You know what I mean? Like anything like that. It was just like
paid and got in. And
I was
just
stoked to be there. Exactly. It was
I'm offended if somebody don't put me on a list. I'm like, are you
low key?
I ain't
Me
paying
too.
shit.
Yeah.
Even if you just know me as Pigeon John's homie, you better put me on a fucking list.
Yeah, as you should.
I'm not coming.
As you should. But so. My brother-in-law and I, we have tickets, and a couple days before Paid Dues, we're in my living room, and we're going over the lineup, just kind of familiarizing ourselves with people that we weren't hip to yet. And he's reading the names, like, all right, all original members of LA Symphonies, Pigeon John, Flynn Adams, Uno Mas, CookBook, and I stop. I'm like, whoa. So, I'm sorry.
There's a guy.
There's a human being who willingly named himself CookBook, and we had a good old laugh. It's
you
grown
laughed
on
at
me.
me.
Oh yeah,
cool.
I did, but I didn't even know what you look like or whatever.
It's all right. Do I look like a cookbook?
That's a good question.
I just look too gangster.
I mean, to me,
name,
yes,
honestly.
Because now that's who you are. You know, I don't call you Jason. You know what I'm saying?
If you want.
Oh, you're sure, but you're Cook. You know what I mean? You're Cook.
I don't know why in all the years that I've been named CookBook, that very few people have just, hey, Cook, what's up, Cook? Like,
few people.
LA Symphony, pretty much.
I got you.
Or they would say Jason. But I don't mean to jump in here, but I'll just say this. I've never liked my rap name.
Okay.
I did not willingly call myself Cook.
Okay, well, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah. Okay, you want me to wait?
Yes.
Okay, go on. So
I gotta get my little punchlines off.
Okay, go ahead. My bad, bro. Get your 16. Hit your 16. I mean, you did say you're not much of a rapper, and I'm seeing that now. You can't get your 16 off.
Did I say that?
Okay, I'm not doing it.
When did I ever say that?
You just said it a little while ago. Like, yeah, I'm not much of a rapper. Oh, I'm sorry.
I
back
absolutely
then,
didn't say that.
You back then.
Yeah.
That's right. Back then. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Back then they didn't want you. Nowadays, hoes all on you.
Is
that what it is?
Hoes around me. On me is debatable.
Debatable.
Yeah.
I'm talking about male hoes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So you're good with your wife, right?
Yes.
Yeah, mine knows I'm gay. She's cool. She doesn't care.
Oh, is that the kind of good we're talking about?
Just go.
You're so good at that. You'll ask little questions, like vague questions, and then you'll change the meaning of the question once I've already answered. You're like,
but we agree. We already agreed, so it's good.
Yeah, you're right. As long, you'll wait for me to agree. Yeah. So okay, so you fuck men then. That's what it's saying. I'm like, wait, whoa. You asked me if I'm good with my wife, and I am.
Are you saying you got a problem with men fucking men?
As long as I'm one of the men, yes.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I mean,
all the men you fuck, I'm completely fine with that.
Cool.
Yeah,
as long as we got that,
bro.
then.
Do you think, baby?
Hey.
I'm not here to judge nobody's lifestyle.
Shit.
Yeah, gangster shit.
Right.
Bro. Yeah. You Pulp Fiction reference. You fuck people the way Zed fucked Ving Rhames in Pulp Fiction.
Well, I don't know about all that. That's kind of rough.
No?
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
There's no like swords and like Bruce Willis don't come in after with a samurai sword
and leather and all, balls in the mouth. I'm not into that shit.
You did say you have a leather dick.
Well, that was off pod, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Or is it recorded?
Oh, it's recorded.
Oh, you got the dirt on me, man. Now everybody's gonna know I have a leather dick, but that sounds like an old man dick, like.
Oh, like it's been through so much.
Yeah,
it's made of
it's
leather.
Weathered.
It's weathered.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
Because you know how like you see like, have you ever seen these old white men that they, I guess they want to be brown or black because they just constantly tan.
Yeah.
Like I used to live in this little apartment down by in Playa del Rey.
Yeah.
And that sounds prestigious, but I promise you, it
does.
was literally a garage flipped into it had no kitchen. The bathroom was like a little triangle in the corner.
Okay.
It's not prestigious at all. But there was an old man. I'm sure he's dead now. He's got to be dead.
Right.
It was like literally my first little apartment that I had.
Okay.
He used to sit out every day on a little lounge chair with like shorts just hiked up as high as they could go and nothing else. Just long gray hair with a gray beard, just tanning every day. And this motherfucker looked like that leather couch, bro. He was so fucking dark. And I was like, how is he not, first of all, dead from skin cancer?
Yeah.
Second of all, how he's not dead from just life, from age?
Right, yeah.
But he looked like leather.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. You look like, you say, man, this motherfucker looked like an old baseball mitt. You know, like after it's worked in real good, like, I had this when I was in 6th grade, son. Now I'm passing it to you.
Right.
And it's that old man just getting passed to the other guy. That's what he looked like.
Right.
You know, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like
I do.
he just, you hit it and dust comes all off it.
Yeah.
That was him.
Just always dust.
That was him.
This shit's never not going to be dusty.
So now you say I got a leather dick. That's what people envision right away, like some old ass, like, not good. Weather.
Yeah.
But leather's kind of highfalutin too, though. That's how you look at it.
Cool word, first of all. Respect
Leather
on
is
the
a cool word. You're
no,
right.
not leather. The one how you described.
Okay.
Leather.
Highfalutin.
That's the one.
That's a good word.
I didn't want to say it because
leather is actually a cool word too. It's pretty cool.
Leather.
It sounds cool.
L's are weird.
I have a few rap. Like secret identities.
Okay.
I may do this someday. I don't know. But one of my rap secret identities was a hella East Coast dude with that grimy, like, yo, son, word is born.
Those are my favorite rappers. Hey, yo, like the Griselda cats?
Like a Griselda, but with a more gruh in the Zelda.
Okay.
You put extra gruh in the Zelda, and that was this guy.
Okay.
And his rap name was Pleatherface. That's hard, right? Hey, yo, son, Pleatherface. Yeah, that would be.
You have to own that though. Yeah. You can't,
all in, bro.
You can't come like half-assed with Pleatherface.
I was all in. I have other rap personas.
Like you have to believe you're Pleatherface.
Yeah, I did. I believed it, but I just never put anything out as Pleatherface. What I wanted to do was on cookbook albums, be like, just have a feature.
Right.
Cookbook featuring Pleatherface, and just have people read like, who in the fuck is Pleatherface? Like that would make you want to listen to the song.
Who knew there'd be a guy with a weirder name than Cookbook on a cookbook album?
Exactly. Yo, Pleatherface is hard, bro. Yeah. I might have to bring him, bring him back. I'm gonna bring him back.
What
bro.
are you waiting for?
I don't know, man. I did have another secret persona, and he did show up on Jason Soto Was Here.
Okay.
His name is Reebok. But I can't really tell you the fullness of who Reebok is because, especially nowadays, because it's very, very not PC. Like very. And I don't want to.
Well, now I want to hear it.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
You're on the right show.
I'll tell you later, man. Okay, I'll give you the premise of Reebok.
Okay.
And this is a long running joke with LA Symphony. I used to have LA Symphony fools dying laughing when I was imitating. So it's a rap duo.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Reebok and Big Steve the Deaf Gangster. Okay.
Okay.
A rap duo.
Okay.
So Reebok is I don't even know if handicap is the right word to say anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever you say to nowadays to denote that, okay?
The politically correct version of handicap.
Politically correct. So I would imitate him, and I'm not doing it today. Mm-hmm. And but the thing about it is that Reebok and Big Steve used to talk a lot of shit to Cookbook, like fool, I'm handicapped and I'm way tighter than you. What's your excuse? Like that type of shit.
Yeah.
And again, it doesn't sound funny until I actually do it. But when I actually do it, I'm not doing it. I'm saving that for Felipe's garage. Sorry,
that's why. Respect. Okay.
No, I don't even do it on there, but he does show up on the album like a much more like tamed down version of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
So if you look in the credits on one of the songs, it says featuring Reebok.
Okay.
And so I got like Joey the Jerk from LA Symphony when he saw the track listing, he was like, yo, son, Reebok's on your album, son. Oh my God. He was so hyped. He was like, yeah son.
Yeah. Yo, that's
so
dope.
I always had that like, but Pleatherface just never showed up, man.
Yeah. I mean, how old is Pleatherface?
I don't know. It depends on how long he's been in the sun. His body, his actual age and his body age might be different.
Right.
Right.
What's his actual age? I'm asking you how old you are.
Pleatherface, I envision he started rapping in the late 90s. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe like 96, right? He was young though. He was like maybe, I don't know, maybe he was like 15, 16.
I was going to say 14. Okay,
yeah,
I got
maybe
you.
14.
Yeah,
and he couldn't afford leather, right?
Okay.
So he's like, what's the next best thing? Like, all these kids now, like these like little TikTok motherfuckers and little Insta, they're like taking wax shoes and just writing Gucci on it and shit. Pleatherface was the OG of that shit.
Okay.
So he's like, I can't afford like a leather mask.
Yeah.
Or like actually cut a human's face off, like the actual leather face.
Yeah.
I can't afford that, none of that.
Okay.
But what I can afford is pleather.
Sure.
Like we all can.
Right.
And so he's like, fuck it, Pleatherface.
You need to bring Pleatherface to
He
life,
needs
bro.
to come to life,
he
bro.
needs to. Yeah,
I think he does,
I
bro.
thought it was whack at first, but I'm a believer now.
You see?
You definitely sold
and
it.
And imagine him in like 96, 97.
Yeah.
You thought it was bad for Eminem back then.
You're
Fucking Pleatherface. Some young Puerto Rican kid on the streets of New York, trying to put on a pleather mask and get busy with fools.
Yeah.
How do you think it was for him, bro?
Yeah, it didn't go over well, I would imagine.
You know how many beatings
Yeah.
he took? You know how mercilessly he was beaten in the streets of New York?
Right.
You know why his voice is grimy? Because they used to punch him repeatedly in his throat so he would never rap again. And through physical therapy and sheer will of his spirit and his determination, he brought his voice back to the gruffy beautiness that it is of today. And then I never put him on a record.
He went through all that and he gets no
he did,
love.
Bro. He stayed at my house and be like, come on, man, let me get on the mic. And I'm like, no, man, I don't think you're tight enough. He's like, dude, I've been rapping longer than you. I'm like, I don't care, bro. Are you in LA Symphony? I don't think so, bro. Are you in Pigeon John's group? Do you rap next to and kind of behind Pigeon John?
Right.
Then I don't think so, Pleatherface.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. But Reebok, him and Big Steve, the Def Gangster, they're really on some gangster shit. So he ended up on the record. Because otherwise I'll get beat up.
Yeah,
no matter how gangster you are, there's always somebody more
gangster than you. Yeah.
Always.
Absolutely.
And you just have to respect the game that way. So going way back, what were you saying about LA Symphony? I'm sorry, what was that?
I hate this, man.
You love it, bro. You love my style, bro.
You love my
You
style.
love my style, bro.
You've been on my dick. You
Been
love
on
my
my
style.
dick.
Yeah.
You love
What is
my
that?
style.
Ether?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ether.
It's
for
definitely
sure.
Nas, yo.
Yeah, it's definitely Nas.
So you're looking at the paid dues lineup. You stop on CookBook and say, this is fucking ridiculous.
That was just me being an asshole. And I was going to ask you, like, why do you call yourself CookBook?
All right, so I've been telling the story lately for some reason a lot because people have been asking. I guess it's because I'm getting more famous again. So
Probably.
That question, that question cycled out a while ago through the LA Symphony times because then everybody who was LA Symphony fans knew.
Yeah.
But now that I'm getting a lot of new fans, it comes up a lot.
Right.
It's real basic. When LA Symphony was first started, before we were even LA Symphony, it was just homies. And they'd come to my crib. And that's also why Felipe's Garage is called Felipe's Garage, because of my dad. And we would be freestyling. So one time I was freestyling and I said some shit like, yo, I rap, I produce, I engineer, I got the recipe for whatever you need, call me a cookbook. Whatever. I don't know what the line was, but basically that was the essence of what I said.
I got you.
And as soon as I said that, all the homies were like, oh, you're a cookbook. And I was like, no, I'm not. No, whoa. Hold on. I was like, let that shit go. Yeah. And the biggest proponent of this shit is fucking Pigeon John again. Like,
really?
He just, like, we would go places and then he would just be like, hey, it's the homie cookbook.
Yeah. And you just look at him like, man.
And eventually,
what did you want to call yourself?
So I never really liked any of my rap names that I had ever since a kid. I want to start rapping as a kid. But I would, go through these little names, whatever.
Give me a few. I want to know.
All right, so right before Cookbook, my name was Sublingual.
Okay.
So I was trying to be on that.
That's
dude,
some
I
like
love
conscious.
Yeah. Got that under the tongue, underground tongue.
Rappers.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I was so into Freestyle Fellowship when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And so into like all the Project Blow shit, Abstract Rude, all of those guys. And they were like way out there.
Right.
So I was trying to be way out there too.
Yeah.
And so I was like, there used to be a commercial on TV for some kind of like energy shit, like vitamins. It was called Sublingual B.
Okay.
And you would put it under your tongue and I got energy. I feel great.
Damn.
Whatever. So I was like, sublingual, under the tongue, underground tongue, knowledge, go.
Damn.
And I was like, there it is.
Yeah.
And people actually, a lot of people like that name, but you know, I never was like, I was never like fully on board.
Sure. Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of tight. And then actually, you know what? John did that to me again, Pigeon John. When I brought up the sublingual name, it was right when I first met him and started meeting all the other homies. I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about this name, sublingual. He's like, you're sublingual. And then he started introducing me again as sublingual to everybody.
So the takeaway here is when you have a thought, just keep it in your head.
When I have a thought about a name, just don't say it to Pigeon John.
Right.
Because then you become that right away.
Right.
And it happened twice. But with CookBook, it wasn't just him. It was all, but he was probably the biggest proponent of it. But everybody was like, your CookBook. So I just accepted it and just said, all right, I guess that's my name. And then it's in some ways it's kind of dope when the homies give you the name. Yeah. There's something to be said for that.
For sure.
But it took me a long time. Like I did all the LA Symphony shit, my first solo record, and then my second solo joint was a mixtape I did with DJ Revolution.
Okay.
And I called it Original Recipes, and I said, I'm gonna fully lean into the name now. Like I'm gonna drop all kinds of stupid ass cooking metaphors and bullshit.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm CookBook, fuck it. And I just went all in. And from that point, I was like, I got used to it. Everybody just got used to it. It was just like whatever. I mean, people were already used to it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But in the back of my mind, I'd always be like, fuck this stupid name. Like it still sometimes even feels weird to me to just be like, hey, when people, especially non-rap people, like, you rap? What's your rap name? I'm like, fuck. I still get that feeling a little bit like, it's CookBook.
Ice Cube.
Yeah. Dr. J. What? Did you say Dr. Dre? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, you may have
My
heard
rap
of
name
me.
is Nice Cube. What? Next time you stop, I'm going to take a piss. Is that cool?
Oh, dude, please.
Yeah, but just stop. We got a good thing going here with the name and then you mocking me as a backup dancer.
I'm going to keep mocking you.
Backup dancer for LA Symphony's Pigeon John. Pigeon John's group.
Yes.
We should have just been called Pigeon John's group. That probably would have worked out better for us at the end of the day. Because even when he left the group, listen, he left the group in 2003, way before LA Symphony was done.
Yeah.
And for years, it was like, oh, LA Symphony, oh, you're in Pigeon John's group.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, he actually, he's not in the group anymore. There is more of us. It's these 5 of us, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, we'd just be like, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Right.
I'm in Pigeon John's group.
Yeah.
And it was like, and I don't hate on him for it. I mean, the motherfucker was just popular.
Yeah.
He was blowing up. All kinds of shit was happening. So it was only natural, to be like, oh, Pigeon John's group, right?
Yeah. Was there ever, I'll just ask and tell me to fuck off to the moon if you want to.
I'll tell you the truth.
Was there ever any, okay.
No, go on.
Oh, I thought you knew what I was going to ask. You probably do. Yeah. Was there ever any beef there? Like animosity?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, of course. Imagine from the beginning, like you're supposed to be doing this together.
Yeah.
And then, some, and look, we're all brothers. We've all been through it. We've talked it out.
Sure.
So, some not his fault and some, yes, his fault.
Yeah.
He's the forefront and he's whatever. Most not his fault though. I mean, he's just doing what he does. He was already blowing up at like Good Life and Project Bloat and all that shit before we even started. So I can't really hate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then some just, we had to work out later.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it does not feel good when you're busting your ass. You're working really hard and they're always like, oh yeah, Pigeon John. Here come Pigeon John's group. Pigeon, what's up, Pigeon?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I dropped a hot 8 on that song too. Like,
right.
Did you peep it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but we was just waiting for Pigeon John's verse.
Right.
Like, people wouldn't actually tell us that, but it's like, you feel like, damn, son.
Yeah.
So there was a good time, like there was a certain point when we were just the 5 of us after 3 people left the group, including Pigeon John, where we finally kind of came into our own, it was like we weren't hearing that as much anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was a good feeling too, because it's like now you're kind of standing on your own merit or whatever.
Sure.
And then we ended up reconciling everything, and then here he is again in the group.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
But it's all good. I'm just
yeah. No, I get it, and I've been with you guys together before, and like it's obvious that you guys
bro,
are
I
like,
love that guy,
like
man.
brothers, like you said. Like,
of course,
you guys been
bro.
through so much.
Hell
together.
yeah, he's big, bro, man. He taught me so much. I give him credit for so much I've learned about not just the rap game, but like actual songwriting and how to put records together and like everything, and just his viewpoints on even the business side of shit and his hustle.
Yeah.
I've learned a ton. So it's all good.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yo, let me make your intro and I'll use the Fat Joe instrumental.
Oh.
Nothing can stop me. I'm on the way down. On the way down.
If you're serious, I'm totally down to have you do that.
I'll do it. You want a verse too or just the hook?
Give me a verse, and if I like it, I'll keep it.
Yeah. Or you just some episodes you play and some
I was going to say, maybe I'll
just
just play the hook in the beginning, and then I'll play the whole thing at the end for the outro.
There you go.
Maybe that's what we'll do.
Nothing can stop me. I'm on my way down. That's a hard-ass song, too. From your favorite Puerto Rican rapper.
Right. What other Puerto Rican rappers are there? Big Pun, obviously.
Big Pun, his son, Chris Rivers.
Right.
Tight as fuck. Terminology, tight as fuck. I'm drawing a blank now.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of them.
That guy,
Cookbook, he's in there. He's kind of holding the West down. There's not many. Gaja from Acid Puerto Rican.
Right, I didn't realize that.
I did. J-Lo, I don't know if you heard of her. She's Puerto Rican. She's kind of famous.
Wait, was she in Selena?
She was, and she also was in the latest Super Bowl, where they accused her of being an Illuminati because of the performance.
Did they?
They did. It's bullshit. It's so like... Depends on what your viewpoint is. It's so stupid.
Right.
But people that buy into conspiracies or people that are extremely religious, they always look for that type of Illuminati.
Oh yeah.
That was demonic symbolism.
Yeah.
You know, you could see that anywhere. Like, look at this demon.
Sure.
Look at this demon right here. You
Exactly.
see this blue thing? It's demon.
You're right.
Like that's what people do.
Yeah.
But she's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, she is Puerto Rican.
People have heard of her.
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
at full respect, Big Pun. One of the greatest.
Yeah.
Not just because he died, because sometimes people die and then they become the greatest just because they're dead.
Right. Big Pun's one of those dudes, like I like his ability to rap more than I like the music he made.
I get that. I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand that.
Yeah.
Because you might not like all the songs and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that way about so Jadakiss album just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
And I listened to it and I like it.
Yeah.
But I think what you just said is how I probably feel about Jadakiss.
Right.
I like the way he raps.
Agree. That's how I feel about
better
Jadakiss.
than the songs.
Yeah.
Like the songs are cool, but some of them kind of felt like dated, and some of them were like, is this R&B and which is fine. All that is fine. It's just if I like it or not. And
sure.
It was all right. It was good. It was cool.
As a rapper, I fucking love Jadakiss.
Yeah, he's
all
great.
the locks. I love the locks.
Plus his name is Jason, man. So I gotta,
That's true. His name is Jason.
So
Do you have to piss? All I keep thinking about is you having to piss.
No, I'm good. Once it's done, bro. Maybe I'll just pee my pants and we'll just keep it going. Fuck it. I got nothing to do. I'm wearing sweatpants, man.
Are you wearing sweatpants?
I gave
you
up.
are wearing sweatpants.
I'm on my way down if I came to the podcast in sweatpants.
Yeah.
I even put on a respectable pair of denim jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking from the fucking Gap or some shit, bro.
I'm not even wearing shoes. These are just
Can't even get like an Old Navy pair of jeans or some shit. I got to wear fucking sweatpants like I just rolled out of bed and shit.
Yeah. Did you just roll out of bed?
No, man. I told you I went to the gym,
but
bro.
Did you go back to bed after the gym?
No, man. I came home. I even showered for this podcast,
You even showered?
Yeah, bro, and check it out, man. These are stylish, bro. Check
it out, man.
You know what I mean? Hey,
fool,
Holmes.
check it out,
fool.
dog.
Check it out, dog. Hey, these sweatpants, these shits are dope, Fuck that shit, Holmes. My shit is dope,
Got my fucking sweatpants, my fucking chanclas.
That shows you right there that I'm straight up West Coast Puerto Rican.
Yo,
bro.
I wanted to get to that because we've talked about this before. You being Puerto Rican here. We had a long conversation about how you're received on the West Coast, where Puerto Ricans are few and far between.
Yes.
But then you would assume that you're received, I don't know if better is the word, but you're more accepted on the East Coast where there's a lot of Puerto Ricans, but they see you as the West Coast Puerto Rican, where people here see you as the guy who's not Mexican. And then if you go to Puerto Rico itself, thinking if there's ever a place I'm going to be accepted, it'd be Puerto Rico. And they're like, you're from America.
See?
Like, so like,
fucked up, man.
Elaborate on that. Is that a real thing? Like,
it's 100% real. Like my whole life, like I grew up so Puerto Rican, like because I was around my family.
Yeah.
But I knew like, that's all I knew. Like there's no Puerto Rican restaurants. There's no, eventually like in the 90s for a while, there was a Puerto Rican festival that used to happen in San Dimas.
Okay.
And I would go all the time. The homies would come with me, whatever. But you start seeing it's like every other race was going to it. Blacks, Salvadoranians, Mexicans, or whatever. So they can talk to whatever little Puerto Rican women were there.
Yeah.
And like infiltrate and eat the food and shit. I'm not mad at them either, but it wasn't like when you go to fucking New York or Chicago, bro, where there's just mad Puerto Ricans everywhere. Like if they're having a Puerto Rican Day festival, it's Puerto Ricans. People are getting stabbed. We love it, bro.
Right.
You know
People
what I mean?
are
We're
screaming.
Gonna fight. We're gonna stab each other.
Yeah, talking loud and shit.
It's very loud, of course.
Right.
There's these. I knew it wasn't real Puerto Ricans when it was so quiet in San Dimas, man.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that makes perfect sense.
If I hear the wind through the trees, this ain't Puerto Rican shit, man.
If you're not drowning out traffic, what are we doing here,
man?
This is just a Mexican thing.
I literally hear the traffic light changing from red to green, like
just
the click, the little click.
Yeah.
Come on, this is bullshit.
Yeah. Do y'all get along with Dominicans?
In New York, what I hear, no.
Yeah, because I was just in Washington Heights and it was hella Dominicans.
Here?
No, in New York.
Oh, in Washington Heights. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was. Is that what it's called? Washington Heights?
I don't know.
Whatever. Somewhere I was afraid for my life because I was surrounded by Dominicans.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love New York, man. It's great.
I love New York.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that's the timer. Oh!
Da-na-na-na. We're all the way down. Na-na-na. Going all the way down. Na-na. Nothing can stop us. We're all the way on the way down.
Did you want to piss or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Go do your thing, baby.
Let me tell you something, man. There's 3 ways you can pee in sweatpants. There's 2, but really there's 3.
Like not pee in. Hold on.
No, like if you're wearing sweatpants.
Like not pee into sweatpants. Like pee while wearing sweatpants.
That's why I love sweatpants, man. You just the pull down method. You just go and just pull down.
Nothing to unbutton. Nothing.
No,
to
you just pull.
Yeah.
So if you're like in dire straits,
you
just pull down. You don't. There's no problems.
Yeah.
Or you do the little kid method down
to your ankles.
So which tight, like the Butters method. The Butters method.
Yeah. South Park.
Normally just the pull down. But there is a third method that some people don't get into. There's the dribble method.
Yeah. For those just listening.
This guy's drinking, just dribbling.
I just took a big sip of my water and it dripped down and onto my nuts. And while Cook's making eye contact with me, I see him look down at the drip, but he tried to let it go, but I wouldn't let him because
I tried to, man, but But the third method is similar to that, is where I pull my pants all the way down and I sit down and pee like a man.
You sit down and pee like a man.
Hell yeah.
But you don't.
Gangsta shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a pull down method guy myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to sit down though. Like I'm tired or especially like if I wake up in the middle of the night and I need to pee, I don't want to have to think about aiming.
Yeah.
Or if I'm kind of groggy and out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking groggy and out of it. I'm tired, man. So I sit down.
Yeah.
Or I wake up in the morning, I want to check emails or something. I can't check emails and stand up and pee. I just sit down and turn them, and I got
I'm not mad at
both
that.
hands free.
I'm not mad at that.
Gangsta shit, bro.
Yeah. No,
see, I'm here to help you, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you another one.
I mean, you sit down to watch TV. Why wouldn't you sit down to pee? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You could stand up and watch TV.
And then maybe while you're
but
down
who wants
there,
to do
like
that?
number 2 needs to happen. You're like, oh, well, I'm already here. It's perfect.
Yeah, right. Number 2 comes knocking. You're like, oh, I didn't know you'd be here. But
and
come
that
on
happens
in.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes I have to pee and I'm like, oh shit. Literally. What's that?
Yeah.
And then there we go. I'm all the way down.
You do a little wiggle.
Yeah, it goes all the way down.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's something else I'd like to offer you.
Yeah.
So I blew my wife's mind the other day.
Okay.
I was wearing my workout shorts, which don't have a zipper, of course.
Yeah.
So pull down method, right?
Sure.
Sometimes I don't want to do pull down method. I don't know why. I don't ask these questions. The universe just gives me knowledge and wisdom and I just go with it. That's what the gods of the earths and the universe is telling me, then I do it.
Yeah.
So it's the along the thigh method is what I like to call it. I just pulled up the side of my shorts and let it drop out the side. And then
that rugby shit.
Yeah.
I got you.
It was great. I loved it. And she was completely baffled. Like she had never even considered it, not much less seen it.
Yeah.
And she was like, what in the fuck are you doing right now?
Did she think immediately less of you or more of you?
Nah,
or,
I think
or
she was like, gee, shit. And it's
Yeah, okay.
Essentially
okay.
just
so she was
shit.
impressed.
Yeah,
is what
she
you're
was
saying.
like, okay, that's
cool.
It's efficient too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, depending on, your situation or how far you pull down,
Yeah.
there is a potential of drippage or any number of things could go wrong. Or if the strings,
Yeah. Yeah.
that happens a lot.
Oh, yeah.
People don't want to talk about
strings.
that, but I'm here to talk about the real issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to see this along the campaign trail. We should be talking about this.
I agree.
So sometimes you just go out the side. There's no strings. There's no cloth. There's nothing. Just you and the earth.
Right. Do you wear drawers under your your basketball shorts?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, it was warranted, the question.
So you just yank it all to the
Yeah,
side?
no, it's fine. I'm just wondering how many
let it
layers
rip.
you're working with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not that hard though. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So anyway, my inner turmoil as a Puerto Rican on the West Coast.
I was gonna say, actually, back in the day, it was cool when we wore. I don't know what you wear now. You probably still wear baggy pants.
Go on.
He's like, "Can I eat on the podcast?" I was like, "I mean, yeah, go ahead." So now you just, if you could do it quietly, that'd be cool.
I'm quiet. I'm chewing very quiet.
The only time you're quiet is when you're chewing. And even then, this is questionable. What are you eating? What you got over there?
Well, I've got a delicious chocolate chip cookie dough protein bar.
What brand is that?
3 grams of net carbs.
Okay.
21 grams of solid protein and 15 grams of fiber. So when I'm taking my next piss, something else might happen.
Number 2 will come knocking. Yeah.
And only 1 gram of sugar.
Okay. That's important. People don't read that part.
This particular bar is from the very famous Kirkland brand.
Oh,
I don't suggest you try to buy them right now because Costco's out of control with crowds.
Right. Because they're stocking up for
up for the apocalypse right now.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm like, let me just get it. G shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get the flu. Fuck it. I'm gonna sneeze directly on my children just to get it over with.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you care that much. I understand.
And I'm trying to make them strong. I don't want no weak ass punk kids.
I agree. No, yeah.
I need to be hardened.
I got my own opinions on germs and all that.
Every day I sock my kids in the chest. One good solid one every day. So they know what the fuck is up.
It made me cough.
Straight
choke,
up.
Rather.
So anyway, this protein bar is the equivalent in nutritional value as a Quest bar, and Quest bars are one of the better brands out there.
Yeah.
And they're more cost efficient.
Oh, good, man.
So anyway.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
No, please keep going. Don't let me interrupt you.
So what were you saying?
I don't know at this point.
Puerto Rico, some shit.
Yeah, some shit about Puerto Rico.
I do want to talk about that.
Okay.
Because it leads to our friendship and then me dropping into the low key status.
Okay. Yeah.
So while I'm chewing,
Yeah.
I hate to chew on the podcast, but I'm hungry.
Do you really hate to? Because you look like you're enjoying it.
It's because I intermittent fast most of my days.
Yeah. So when it's time to eat, it's fucking time to eat. No, I get it. I've done that before.
I'm an hour over when I normally eat.
So you out here
I'm hungry,
starving.
man.
Yeah.
So I eat a little something on the podcast. Fuck it.
Yeah.
My man King on Felipe's Garage eats all the time. He be eating soup. We'll be talking about shit and he's like, just this motherfucker drinking soup. I'm like, damn, fam.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was you were talking about how like I have that like I don't fit in thing.
Yeah.
And it's really true for me, my experience. Because I grew up around my family, so it's like super Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
My experience. But I live in Los Angeles.
Sure.
So outside of that bubble,
Yeah.
it becomes this like, world where they're like, what are you again?
Yeah.
And I've been accused, not accused, but like
Right.
of everything, like
Right.
Jewish, like whatever. They don't know, black and white, white,
same.
everything, just everything. You name it, they've been like, because they don't know how to label
Right.
me. And people like to label you.
Middle
so,
Eastern,
Mexican.
all that shit. Yeah.
No, I'm not Mexican.
Here we're Mexican. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, so you're Mexican.
Yeah.
No. But anyway, so you go into rap, whatever. I'm trying to make a name for myself, and I'm like, oh, Puerto Rico, that's my shit. I'll stand out at, I'm the West Coast, da. And people are like, hey, that's cool, bro.
Right.
But it didn't translate as much as I thought it would. You know what I'm saying? Like, Puerto Ricans are like, if you go to New York, it's like, they're everywhere. There's more Puerto Ricans in New York than there are in Puerto
Rico. Right.
And the second biggest is in Chicago, that's probably why I love those two cities aside from LA.
Okay.
Probably that low key and high key is the reason why.
Yeah.
But here, obviously, it's not like that. So I was like, all right, as I've seen the LA hip hop scene grow, it's gotten predominantly more brown. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. It's not a diss. No disses here.
No, you're right.
White, black, whatever. People all still rap.
It's just an observation.
Right.
Yeah.
So at one point, the crowds turned brown. More so than, predominantly.
Yeah.
This is all generalizations.
No, I get it.
Okay?
I get it.
So then I was like, yeah, me and Uno are the dope ones now in LA Symphony. And it was true. Because it was Pigeon John, and then it was like, the two Latinos, we can like latch onto them too. So all of a sudden, like, when it'd be like my turn or Uno's turn to come forward and rap, you would see the similar reaction that you would see to Pigeon John. All right, it's kind of tight.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm going to keep leaning into it. Yeah, it's a West Coast Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, when it was like, I started noticing that, not that nobody disses me. Nobody like treats me as an outcast. But it's like, there are natural like tribal ways that we are, like kind of tribal. So like, it'd be like, oh yeah, Latino, Mexican, Puerto Rican, it's all good, right? And it's like, well, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's not a diss. Nobody's dissing me. Like, I don't want you to think of it like that.
Yeah.
But it is a thing. Like, I thought, I can, Puerto Ricans are basically the indigenous people of Puerto Rico mixed with black and Spanish, right? So that's the three that they are.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, and with this white ass face I got, like, I'm literally everything.
Right.
Literally everything.
When you say white, do you mean feature-wise? Or
feature-wise,
skin color?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Feature-wise. I mean, it's debatable, whatever people think.
Sure.
But I get white a lot too. And I get that. So I'm literally everything, bro. I'm literally all lives matter in one person. In one human being, bro. Right? So I'm like, I'm good. And I'm cool with everybody. Like, you see how I am. I'm just like down with everybody. So everybody's cool with me. CookBook's a great guy, whatever. But like, there's been certain times where it's hard to like necessarily break through based on whatever my little gimmick of, like, I'm Latino, I'm down with you guys. Like, yeah, you're Puerto Rican? Yeah, you're cool. Or yeah, well, I'm Puerto Rican's part black. Well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then white people are like, yeah, cool, bro. We like you.
Right.
But it's always, and man, I don't want to sound like, but like I have my fans and it's growing and it's all good. Yeah. But it's definitely became like a real thing.
Okay.
So that's where like when you and I started becoming friends, and this is what I wanted to talk about. I was thinking about this on the way here. One of the things that you and I talked about doing, I had this idea to do a video series.
I was wondering if you wanted to talk about this. Yeah.
Called LA Rican, right? And it was literally about what you said earlier, like not fitting in the West Coast, in the East Coast, in goddamn Puerto Rico. Like, so you and I had kind of like roughly scripted out like a number of episodes that we would do. It couldn't go beyond more than 3 or 4. It was just a little series that I wanted to do. And we're all into it, And
we did the first one.
We did the first one, which came out so good, bro. It's hilarious. And I actually talked about it on the pod one time, and the brothers from the pod were like, yeah, release it. You need to release it. So
shit, okay.
I guess we should talk about that.
Yeah, let's do it.
But so we shot the first one, which was where I'm actually from, like how it is to be Puerto Rican in LA. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then Rick Rubin called and you said, fuck off. And see, because I'm not whatever you are, because we still don't know what you are. Are you like part like The Rock or some shit? Or what are you?
Yes.
What are you, fucking Tatanka? What the fuck are you?
What the fuck is Tatanka?
It's just another wrestler I just thought of. And
is that a wrestler?
I think. I don't know. My wrestling homies are going to be like, dude, for real? I don't know, man.
You have wrestler homies?
No, like people who are really into wrestling.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
But because I wasn't this, whatever this is, you were like, fuck you, I'm going to Rick Rubin. Because it's either this or money. It's either this or money, right? So you chose money and over fame. Like homeboys.
Yeah.
And fame, yeah. Let's keep it real. But you're not that famous. You're just posting pictures of famous
people. Right.
Okay, so let's keep a little perspective here, bro.
Oh, okay.
Cha-ching! Yeah. Put a coin there. But bling. But we got one in the in the chamber.
Yeah. No, I should take it back to that. I was really into that. I think
it was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. I'm super hard on myself and everything I make, so I always think like it could be better. It could be better.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that was a while ago. That was more than a year.
Yeah. A year and a half to 2 years maybe.
Would you want to redo it?
No.
No.
Not
okay.
the first one. If
Okay.
you want to do, I would want to do the next one because I think it came out dope.
Mhm.
No
Yeah,
matter
I do
what,
too.
like even like the little accidental things, like when they were, well, I don't want to know
Yeah,
spoiler
yeah,
alerts,
yeah.
but when I was leaving, let's
Yeah,
just say
right,
that, like,
right.
I think, didn't I fall over like a
Yeah.
some toys or some shit in the yard? Like, so those little things that like worked in our favor, like we're not going to be able to redo that
that's true. That's
get
fair.
all those people back together. I think we should just release it.
I'm fucking down. I still got it.
Let's do it.
I
What
still
is
got
your
it.
YouTube channel more famous than mine? Because you're Mr. fucking, or we'll release on Instagram. What do you want to do? Talk to me. Both? All of it?
Oh, both for sure, both.
Let's release it
you can
on
put it on your
Venmo.
channel. You could on
Or,
Venmo.
I mean, on what's that other one? Oh, Vimeo.
Oh, Vimeo. I was like,
let's
damn,
let's
you can release it on Venmo?
Let's release it on Cash App.
I was immediately like, wow, I gotta start releasing shit on Venmo. It's a direct link
You
to
know
pay
what?
right there. Yo,
Damn,
that's
bro.
ooh.
That's a new app
The
idea
light
right
bulb
there.
just went off. I
It's
could
like
see it.
combination between Vimeo and Venmo.
Yeah.
Right? Vinemio.
Right. Vinemio.
Check out my shit on Vinemio. But it's like just to watch it, you link your credit card.
Yeah.
And it's just like a penny or two.
Yeah, okay.
Just keep it real low key.
That's
but
what they pay
have
us
to
for
pay.
Spotify. You know what I mean? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But they have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And you just cut the penny in half and they give half of the penny to us and the content creator gets it right away. Vinemio.
That's not a bad idea, man.
I'm saying.
That's not a bad idea.
And then we just do a whole campaign where we're rallying against YouTube and the evil fucking Illuminati that they've become.
Right. Because if you put your shit on Spotify, then the consumer listens to it, and then Spotify gets the money and they dish you out.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And it's very low. We can talk about that if you want to.
Oh, do it. Yeah. Oh, I know.
It's not tight.
No, it's not tight at all. But then a lot of people put it on SoundCloud for free, and you don't get paid for SoundCloud.
Yeah, because here's what you got to understand.
Yeah.
And it's been this way for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
since probably starting with like even Napster, like 2000.
Yeah.
You could still make a lot of money off of your music, but that's the starting point.
Sure.
For years now, music is not the product.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah.
You are the product.
You're the product. Yeah.
And music is just the promotional tool that you use to promote you.
Mm-hmm.
So people get, these 360 deals. There's some fucked up deals out there. There
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
will screw you in the ass. You got to be careful. Look at Meg Thee Stallion right now.
Right.
She's complaining. I mean, I feel for her, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's like we're in an era where everyone knows this shit. And if you don't know the shit, at least have your lawyer look at it.
Everyone who smokes cigarettes knows it's going to kill you eventually. And that's fine. By all means, smoke cigarettes. But you can't be like, what the fuck? I have cancer?
What?
You know what I mean?
Lung
Like,
cancer?
no, bro.
The only person who could be
2020.
like that was Walter White because he didn't smoke cigarettes and he got lung cancer. He could be pissed. And that's why he killed a lot of people and destroyed a lot of lives. And I got his back for that one. So Meg Thee Stallion and all of us who have signed record deals in our lives, which I have signed traditional one at the beginning of my career
Yeah.
and then little different agreements and licensing and things I've done through my
Sure.
whole career. Music is no longer the product.
product.
It hasn't been for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get a record deal,
Put a date on that, not to cut you off. You said a long time. Like, where do you think that
I think
started?
it started with Napster because music
Yeah.
became free.
Exactly.
And it quickly, once iTunes became a thing,
Yeah.
you made less money. And then once iTunes created Apple Music and then Spotify and even like Pandora and all that shit started popping up. And artists, when it first started, didn't even know, where's that money going?
Right.
Pandora, I'm on there. I've been on Pandora since it started.
Yeah.
Where did that money go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there are ways to know. I'm just generalizing.
I see
of
what
course,
you're
you
saying.
should
I
know
see
your
what you're
business,
saying.
and anybody
Sure.
who wants to know, they can hit me up direct. Because the point is that like if you look at yourself as the product, then it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
You can make money.
Sure.
Even if you're in a fucked up Meg Stallion deal,
Yeah.
Meg Stallion is the product.
Right.
If she sees herself as the product, then keep all my music money. Let me keep releasing shit. And then she could do makeup deals. She could do commercials. She could do so many things.
Yeah.
Not to mention, she could still go do live concerts and make money, unless she signed 360 and signed everything away, which is a reality in some cases. But then again, you have to think about it this way too. They are still, nobody knew who Meg Thee Stallion was until she claims, I had it popping, and she probably did. But to the level that she has it now, or other artists of her caliber, So they did do something.
Yeah. And for people listening who don't know what 360, like a lot of the people might not know what any of this means.
Right, you're right. So we won't stay on this long.
Well, no, I'm just saying like, so
go back to dick jokes.
No. So 360 deal is when your label or whoever signs you gets pretty much everything you do.
Like, you know,
if you book a
360 is a
Sprite commercial,
yeah.
they get the money from your Sprite commercials.
Merch,
they get your merch. They get your touring. Everything.
Until you recoup.
Exactly.
And then you get scraps.
Right.
So.
And what's the allure though? Like. For like
fame,
young kid, yeah, right.
Fame.
It's that
People
immediate shit.
You know, right now it's clout chasing, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like how many? Oh, I signed a record deal. Now I get 1 million likes on every post,
right?
And that's their currency. It's
yeah,
crazy.
It's
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's some sort of money coming to these people too,
right?
At some point, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And
yeah,
I think artists are getting smarter, and on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
Like Meg Thee Stallion she could really just kind of shut up and dribble right now, I think.
Yeah.
I no disrespect to her. Totally, she should sue. Go ahead, do it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like I said, I'll just keep coming back to it. You're the product.
Yeah.
So no matter what you do, you're the product, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like paying somebody to promote your product. So you sign a deal with the record company and they do all the shit they do and they take a gang of money from you.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're the product. So if you're smart, you figure out how to freak that. I'm sure there's smart artists that have signed 360 deals and they're rich because they, either them or their management or somebody or their father or somebody.
There was smart business happening.
Yes. It was like, let me show you how to do it like this. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then, it goes from there.
Yeah.
So shout out Meg Thee Stallion. Holla at me, man. I'll help you.
Yeah.
I'll help you with
fuck with her.
your woes. Yeah, I do too,
dope,
man.
dude.
I'm down with that shit.
She makes fun music to listen to.
Fun. Why can't we have fun anymore in music, man?
It's
Don't get
weird.
me started on the underground shit and versus the real shit versus that pop bullshit.
It's crazy that in 2020 that's still a thing.
It's more of a thing than ever.
Do you think so?
I think the divide's getting bigger because as hip hop gets older, hip hop gets older, then you can have like dudes in their 60s. Yeah. That used to fuck heavy with Run DMC and shit.
Right.
That are like, what's this bullshit?
Yeah, sure.
And then now it just becomes rock and roll. Your parents, rock and roll is here to stay. That's the devil's music. And then it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same. We get mad like, no, but hip hop. Rock was at one point only 30 years old or only 40 years old too.
Yeah.
And the parents hated it. They wanted that. I want the doo-wop or whatever the fuck they wanted.
Exactly.
I wanted the flibble-flam.
Yeah.
Right. That's the music. That's the real music. This rock is bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's all the same.
History just keeps repeating itself.
That's
and
all.
It always will.
And so eventually hip-hop will be, I mean, it already is basically getting there. And what my man E. Green on the podcast has been rallying for a long time, which I'm fine with, is just genres. Mm-hmm. The same way it's like alternative rock, classic rock, heavy metal, whoop-de-whoop, southern rock, blah, blah, blah. Just do that with rap, which kind of already is there.
It kind of found itself doing that
but
already.
But the artists themselves are like, no, I'm hip-hop too.
Right.
Just stop saying that.
Yeah, the artists themselves haven't quite adopted it yet. Consumers
because it sounds like a diss.
Boxes. Yeah.
It sounds like a diss. If you get called a mumble rapper, that's a diss. That's not a tight phrase.
Yeah, that's true. That's
or even if you say, oh, that's that pop rap shit. Mm-hmm. Like, or whatever phrase, it still sounds like a diss.
Like,
and the older guys, it's really their fault because they're dissing. They're like, this ain't that real shit.
Yeah.
This ain't that real shit. Why don't you classify it what it is?
Right.
Maybe if the older cast didn't say it that way, the younger cast would be like, yeah, that's kind of tight. Just like my man Pleatherface. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yes.
The older cast dissed him, but he kept going, man.
Yeah.
And eventually he got mad respect in the New York City streets, bro.
Yeah, he found his lane.
Pleatherface is like an empowering name.
Yeah. So when are you going to put him on a record then?
He's coming, bro. He's coming.
Is he coming?
He's coming tight, bro.
All right.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
I'm going to be mad disappointed.
I'm having him work on his bars a little bit.
Would he do the podcast?
Maybe.
Okay.
But it can't, he doesn't get on camera. That's the problem. He's kind of like Humpty Hump. It's hard to have him in the same place.
Yeah.
He doesn't usually like to get in the same room with me.
No, I understand.
That's another thing because I've held him down so long.
Yeah,
I can make him live in my closet.
There's
it's kind of weird.
there. Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
If you were made to live in a closet for 14 years and
on some Harry Potter shit,
you might be mad too. So I get it.
I understand. They got bright as a motherfucker.
That's the sun, bro. That's my knowledge, bro.
Yeah, that's your aura.
I'm illuminating the room, bro. Illuminati. You see. But what I was saying is the music, like at the end of the day, whatever you classify it, if it sounds like a diss, no one's going to accept it.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening.
Yeah.
So it's not just the young people. They don't give a fuck about their roots. Yes and no. Mm-hmm. Like when I started rapping, I knew who African Bambaataa was, or when I even started being a rap fan,
right?
I knew who African Bambaataa was.
Yeah.
This is a better example because it's a little closer.
Sure.
But I didn't really fuck with that. I was fucking with Tribe Called Quest,
exactly,
Big Daddy Kane. All that's what I was fucking with because it was my era. Leaders of the New School. It's when I was a kid coming into my own.
Exactly.
I was into that shit.
Yeah.
I knew who African Bambaataa was, but I wasn't like
right,
and just like bumping it. Like as I grew,
go listen to Curtis Blow.
Yeah, I was not listening to it.
I feel it.
It's no disrespect. It's just,
of course not.
So I can't be mad if like the Little Pumps of the world or whoever the fuck is like, yo, who the fuck is Big L? Or who the fuck is whoever? Like, do the knowledge, motherfucker. Like, yes, yeah, you probably should. But at the same time, if we weren't so mad at younger dudes, it's just like raising kids. It's just all of the same shit. It's all the same. Like either you learn how to embrace the young people or they're just going to say, fuck you, old man.
It's like the older people have gone so far out of their way. They've put so much effort into being they've excluded the young kids. And now the young kids are being like, well, fuck, I'm excluded. I'm going to do my own thing.
Exactly.
And then the old heads would be like, well, wait. You need to include yourself. You know
and then
the
young heads are getting mad rich.
Yeah, right.
These motherfuckers are 16 years old with driving around in fucking Lamborghinis and shit.
Yeah.
And then like, they're like, what the fuck? That's bullshit music. Like, well, maybe. If, cause so you see a guy like, I don't know, like Mac Miller, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Incredible artist. He knew his roots. And so somebody in his life was not treating him like some bunk ass little kid.
Yeah.
And was like, yo, you're kind of tight. Let's work on that.
Right.
Or whatever. Like,
right.
You're kind of tight. You kind of sound like this rapper. Have you ever heard this?
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of dope. You know what I mean? Like you can see what kind of parents people had or what kind of
absolutely
influence around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the way I look at. So like, I like a lot of new shit. I don't trip off of it. But also I realize like, if even I'm falling into those little traps of being like, oh, see you on that bullshit. Yeah. Then it's like, well,
that was going to be something I wanted to ask. Hold on, let me reset this real quick.
Yeah, man. Penis. Oh, sorry. That's like a marker.
Oh, okay. That's why you did that?
Yeah.
Okay. That was an interesting choice.
You can line it up really easy.
Right. I was going to ask you that because you brought up, let me set the timer too, but we've talked about your kids and how old they are. What kind of music do they listen to?
Yo, so.
Because my kid's 12.
Yeah, your kid gets to listen to Tupac and shit. I see him wearing Tupac shirts and shit. I know what
sure does, yes.
You teaching him the real. So I do, so when my kids were a little younger, especially my older one, they would only listen to what I listened to, right? So
that's how it goes, yeah.
They heard my music a lot, like certain albums, like when I was working on the album with Flynn, like my kid was starting to say the words because you listen to your shit, like the mixes and the takes and all that. So you hear
in
it
the shower.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And so
while you're making love,
while I'm sitting down peeing, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, but also like I listen to a lot of other music. Like I don't just listen to gang and hip hop.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when I'm in my car with the kids, I don't feel that they're really ready to hear a lot of of the language.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So like I'll just like defer to like the classic rock shit that I listen to, the Motown shit that I listen to.
Yeah.
So early on, my kid fell in love with his first favorite song was Wonderwall.
Oh,
front to back, knew every word. It's a great song.
I love it.
Great song. And then we moved on to Queen. And so for months, it was like Bohemian Rhapsody, We Are the Champions, like all the hits, all the hits.
Yeah.
Front to back, he knew all the words. We'd sing the whole Bohemian Rhapsody.
I think that's important, man. That's a good little musical foundation. Anyway, continue.
And then Michael Jackson and Prince and a lot of Motown, like Smokey and shit like that. And so if we're going road trips, I have like a little playlist that has like a broad spectrum of like what I deem safe music.
Sure.
And it'll be like Black Keys, some, Motown shit. Just all kinds of 70s music, like shit that's real fundamental shit.
Donna Summers and shit.
And they're going to dig, depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Thought I might throw that out there.
Freaky deaky, we might listen to a little Last Dance or something.
Right.
I'm just saying.
We might throw some Sade in there.
Why not? Mm-hmm. What I really feel, and this is what I like, I feel like the 70s, maybe a little bit of the 60s, but the 70s, whether it was rock, R&B, Motown, I feel like that may be the greatest era of music that we've ever had, and I don't think we're going to beat it.
Pound for pound.
I do not think and I be asking this question all the time, like, what's the new Motown? What's the new classic rock?
Yeah.
What's going to be the new there will be something. Maybe we won't find out. I mean, maybe Oasis is sort of a new classic rock since they were early 90s. I don't know. But it's
isn't
still
that crazy to think about. Yeah.
But it doesn't have that Led Zeppelin or that fucking Smokey Robinson or that Stevie Wonder or that Michael Jackson or that. What it doesn't. You understand what I'm saying?
I
so
absolutely
you look at that decade and
saying.
you're like, what in the fuck was going on?
Yeah.
In the 70s that made it so fucking great.
And
bro.
people say, oh, it's drugs. People still do drugs.
I think it is.
Or
partly.
the drugs just
I mean,
different?
because the Beatles is one of my all-time, if not my all-time favorite group.
Yeah.
And I like them way more when they started doing drugs.
Hell yeah.
I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
You start getting into Abbey Road, Sgt. Pepper.
Yellow Submarine and all that shit.
The Mr. Octopus. What the fuck was going on? I don't know, but I love it.
Yes.
And I like the shit before. That's cool.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Classics. Yeah.
But
building
that
blocks.
drug shit though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That drug shit. That's probably why we like drug rap so much, bro.
That's a good point.
Slanging drugs, taking drugs. We're like, because we know what the fuck that shit does.
That's true. Man, I never really thought of that. I never drew those parallels.
But it's to the detriment of the artist making it. That's the unfortunate side of it.
Yeah.
Oftentimes we lose our greats because of it.
That's true.
But thank you, greats that died.
Absolutely.
Because you gave us some great music.
Yes, they did.
You went out like a G.
Yeah, absolutely. Mac Miller comes up all the time on the, and I never bring him up, but like that's like one of my favorites. Even way before he died, for whatever reason, I always was drawn to Mac Miller. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, that the Pay Dues you were talking about that we played
it. Yeah,
he played, and I went and watched him.
Yeah,
and that whole hall was, and this was years before he really blew up.
Yeah,
it was jam packed, and they were all wilding out. They were all wilding out. It was great.
He played while Dipset played, and more people were there to see Mac Miller than Dipset.
And that was the year of really like the coming out party of Kendrick too. If you remember when Kendrick played in that other hall, they had to bring cops on horses to block the door because people were trying to get in to see Kendrick.
This was 2012 for people
in
listening.
2012. That was before Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That was like his coming of age, bro.
Absol played earlier in the day.
I watched his set too. It was
a few homies. Curtis King played that show. Reverie played that show.
Everybody. That was a great one.
That was a good one.
Dude, it was amazing for us to go on right before Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Really?
That's crazy.
I tried to stay.
Yeah.
I got my pass, bro.
Right. Nah.
Bro, when Wu-Tang was coming, their people was like, everyone got to leave.
Yeah.
But can I just, nope.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Yeah. Have you met anyone from Wu?
No.
That
day I kind of saw like slightly from a distance. I was like, oh shit, Raekwon.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's not true. I did meet Raekwon. You remember Rhymefest LA?
Yeah.
We played the same one that he had.
Oh, okay.
So I did meet him.
Your cookbook, he's the chef. Perfect.
Oh man, we should have collabed.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't got those stacks for him, bro.
Yeah.
Even to this day, he costs too much for me, man.
No, I understand.
And he don't care. He's not gonna say cookbook. I don't give a fuck. Who's chef?
Who's your favorite Wu member?
Ghost, all the way.
Really?
100%.
Yo,
1,000,000,000%.
That's actually not surprising at all. You're very Ghostface.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
On the Wallaby, son.
Yeah.
No, you know what too? And this is funny. So when I look at LA Symphony, people would draw comparisons of us to Wu-Tang, to what are those? Quality Control,
Jurassic 5.
Jurassic 5.
Yeah.
All whatever big groups, right?
Yeah.
But I used to think like, all right, man. So basically, Pigeon John is Method Man, and there's no getting around that.
Yeah.
So guess what? I'm gonna be Ghost. Like that was literally I thought about it. I was like, because Ghost got a dope ass career. I like everything he does.
Yeah.
And he's got his own lane.
Yeah.
It's completely Wu-Tang is like in sections. There's like the knowledge section, the sort of bug out section.
Yeah.
And then there's like the thug ass street section.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, that's my section, bro. I just not that I ever like sold drugs or anything,
I get you.
but like
you're
Ghost
wild
and Ray.
dude.
Ghost and Ray, yo, that's my shit, bro.
Those are you guys.
The wild out shit. So I mean the more thuggish shit, I always say, man, if I gotta be compared to Wu, then I'm Ghostface. Fuck that.
Good for you, man. That's dope. Because everyone wants to be meth. You know what I mean?
Me. No disrespect. I like meth.
No,
I like
get
them all.
you. Yeah.
But nah.
Yeah.
Ghostface all the way.
And then all the weirdos want to be RZA.
Yeah. And then all the knowledge dudes want to be like Master Killer.
Yeah, exactly.
Starts going down. Like if anybody out there actually wants to be you, God,
I was
holla
just
at me.
gonna
We need
say
to have
that.
a talk about it because you got some problems. I mean, no disrespect, bro. And if you even bring up Capadonna, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
See, you're an old head, bro. Like a lot of people don't even know these names. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when they Woo Wednesday and you just keep seeing pictures of meth.
Yep.
Maybe Grossface.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, look, it's Grossface Killer. They don't even know. They don't even get it right. You know?
Yeah. So your last album that you put out, not last, but the album you just put out. The latest, that's the word I was looking for. Was that your last?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Was that your last album? I know that was the idea.
It was the idea. So here's what I said. And here's
your
what
black album and everybody. That's what you're doing?
Here's what I said and here's what I didn't say.
Okay.
I said, this is going to be my final cookbook album. I did say that.
Enter Pleatherface.
Oh, shit. I didn't even make that connection.
Come on, son.
What I did not say was, I am retiring. Those words never, I mean, that word was kicked around, but it never came out of my mouth.
I got you.
Shit, retirement. And this is my last cookbook album.
Right.
Which leaves me open to do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, which is a cool place to be in.
Right. Now, having said that, I completely wanted to make a record that was patterned after the Black Album.
Okay.
I'm going to give you some knowledge, bro. Check this out.
Yeah, hit me.
If you listen to the first song on the Black Album,
it's
called December 4th, right?
Love it.
And it's about his growing up, being born, all that. And if you look at my first song on the album, it's called The Birth. And what's it about?
Exactly what December 4th is about.
My whole goal
was coming of age.
Yeah, my whole goal was to make my Black Album. And I didn't announce this. This was just what I did.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to be, because to me, that's the greatest Jay-Z album that's ever come out. Ever.
No one ever says that, and I completely agree.
I don't know why they don't say it. It's
because everyone wants Reasonable Doubt to have that. And
I don't agree.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Black Album is the epitome of Jay's greatness to me.
What's the second? I'm curious.
I mean, that's a hard question because I like Jay-Z across the board. Same. And it's almost blasphemy, but I was not a Jay-Z fan yet when Reasonable Doubt came out.
Me neither.
The moment I became a Jay-Z fan, one time I was in my homie's car, he was playing the CD, and I'd heard the song before, but somehow it hit me different in the car, was that song, that 1, 2, 3, throw your hands up. It's the one that had Mac. You know how Mac be up in the club. Yeah. That when I heard that, and it just hit me, and then I started
Dynasty or something.
No, it's not. It's the one before, like Blueprint or some shit.
Okay.
Or Sean Carter. Whatever. I don't know. I can't off the top. I can't remember the names. But once that happened, I became a huge Jay-Z fan. So I went back and I listened to Reasonable Doubt. I have a full respect for it. It's
absolutely.
Got, but it wasn't my shit at the time. I was just being honest.
No, I agree.
I liked. Sometimes when I get into certain artists, like, I give them a lot of leeway and I'm all in. So I liked Kingdom Come a lot.
So do I.
I liked Magna Carta a lot. I liked, not that one, not as much as other ones, but I did like it. But going back to what I was doing, I was patterning it after Black Album. So I started it that way on purpose. And then also, if you listen to the beat selection, Black Album had the hottest beat makers, but it had whatever the hot styles of production was at that time, he had on that album. So he had the sample-based production of Just Blaze and Kanye West, and he had also Timberland. He had also the Neptunes.
Yeah.
So whether it was real pop synthy shit or whether it was grimy samples.
Yeah. He even had Ninth Wonder on that shit.
Ninth Wonder. Yeah. And he put it together all flawlessly.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a perfect album.
So it's all, 100%.
Perfect.
So it's all of whatever the hottest styles were at the time.
Yeah.
Perfectly blended on one album. So I said, I know that's a big task to take on, but that was my goal in that too. So if you listen to Jason Soto Was Here, you'll hear me doing that front to back and making it, worked really hard to make it, flow together properly. And I think I achieved it. It's definitely my best.
Are you happy with it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Cool.
It's
good.
Definitely if anybody asks me, I say start at Jason Soto Was Here. I don't care what you listen to after that.
Yeah.
But listen to Jason Soto Was Here first, because
that's dope.
I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish on that album. I wanted to showcase my singing. I wanted to showcase me playing the piano at different points or whatever, which I've always done both of those things in my music, but I wanted to do it very specifically.
Yeah.
I also wanted to incorporate all the different styles. I wanted to rap on purpose over like trap beats so I could kind of say, fuck you old heads. And also new heads, this is how you If you want to respect, rap like this.
You're right. I love that.
I did that shit on purpose, honestly. And also because I like that shit. I was like, I'm going to do what I like. So having said that, being that I patterned it after the Black album, also way in the back of my mind, I also left myself open to the fact that just as Jay-Z's Black album was his last album, this could be my last album in that sense too, if demand or something would warrant it.
Sure.
Fuck it, I'll keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yet and still, I can do EPs with other producers. I can do anything I want. When all I said was, this is my final CookBook album.
Yeah.
Now, if I do another CookBook album, then we got to have a discussion. I have to say, yeah, guys, I lied or whatever I say at the time.
Right.
But everything else is fair game.
Yeah.
Like I'm writing a song album, like singing song, piano, singing,
Dope.
all that. And I got a gang of songs. Yeah. And I've already recorded a bunch of them. And so it's just something I've always wanted to do.
Do you know when you might put that out? I'm wild curious.
I would actually like to put that out this year, but I really want to make sure everything's tight. And then the way I'm doing it all on my laptop. And then I want to live instrument it out. So that takes time too, and hiring musicians and things like that.
Sure.
But that's in the work. So it's just do whatever I want. You know what I mean?
I love it, man.
So
I love it. Yeah. Why put yourself in a box if you don't need to?
Or don't do it. It just freed me up. For me, saying it was my final cookbook album,
I see what you're saying.
You get the pressure off. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of pressure, like, like money fluctuates in this rap shit unless you're like really established. And then it fluctuates just on a higher level. Right. But it always fluctuates.
Right.
But if you're making making 100 grand plus per year, it fluctuates on a different level. But if you're not, it fluctuates on a level that sometimes you can't survive off of. Yeah. So there's a lot of pressure if you're like, but if you're like, nah, I'm going to take that pressure off myself and it frees me up, then there might be packs of money everywhere. Because remember, I'm the product.
You're the product, right?
The music isn't the product. So if I just, pop that balloon and just say, here we are, then it opens me up to be able to maybe podcasting, maybe this, maybe that, whatever. I can make money. Yeah. And I can make more money than probably if I'm just like, I rap. And for a long time, I was like that. Like early on when LA Synth got his record deal, all this shit was going on. I started getting acting gigs. I wasn't even seeking them.
I was going to, okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. And I always, my trajectory was, I want to do what Common did, which was rap, blow up, act. Yeah. And I liked his acting career. I liked the way he was doing it. Yeah. So I always said that's what I want to do. I heard him say it early on and I said, that's what I want to do. Yeah. Because I like his career too. He was like still a real MC, blah, blah, whatever the fuck. Right. But at the time, that's how I thought. Sure. So I had this girlfriend at the time who was trying to be an actor and all of my friends around me were trying to be actors, right? So they're out there busting their ass doing all this. Yeah. She signs me up for central casting, which is, where you could just be a background. Yeah, like you're basically a human plant, just standing in the back like this. Yeah, yeah, just a body with a face. Yeah, I got you. And so I was like, whatever. I never once called that number myself because you used to have to call. And now you just go online, but you used to have to, like, this is like 2001. Yeah. You'd have to call
for casting and all that
and see what's available, what you fit into. And then you had to put your name in. Yeah. And then they say, come down. We'll pay you $100, 150, whatever it is. Right. So I never called, but she would call and she'd be like, hey, there's a job you could do. I booked you for it. Cool. Whatever. I didn't give a fuck. Yeah. Eventually they started calling me. Oh shit. And I didn't know it was weird. I was like, yo. And like my homies would be like, bro, they called you? I'm like, yeah. Don't they call you? Yeah. And they're like, no, they don't. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And they're, you have to get SAG vouchers to get in SAG, right? And that's a big deal. Apparently, I didn't know. Yeah. I was like, yeah. And I'd hear them talking at parties and shit. They'd be like, yo, man, fuck, I've been doing this for 3 years. I only got one SAG voucher. I need 3. I was like, you need SAG vouchers?
You need to borrow some, son?
I was like, I literally have 6. And they're like, what? And I was like, are those a thing? Like, is that like...
Wow, this is crazy. I never knew this about you.
They were like...
Okay, go ahead.
This one girl was literally pissed off at me. She was so angry because I was just like, I didn't know. I was getting called. I was getting like principal extra. I would
the girl you were seeing?
No, some other friend in the circle. Yeah,
I got you.
And I would show up at commercials and they would just keep moving me till I was like next to the stars. Yeah. In the commercial, like now I'm like a featured and I was just showing up. Yeah. But my mind state was wrong. I was still thinking that I got to rap.
I'm a rapper.
My product is this music and I have to do this first. Yeah. And then go to the acting. Yeah. Had I had a different perspective, the one I'm suggesting now for Meg and everybody else, I would have been like, you go where the iron, strike while the iron's hot or whatever.
Right.
And I could have blown up an acting and still rapped. Why not?
I do. Oh, absolutely. I do think you're saying this was early 2000s. Yeah. So that it's the young thing, but it's way more common now for people to do more than one. It's almost like ridiculous now to think like, wait, so you just rap? Like,
Everybody has a slash.
You don't do anything else? You haven't written a book or like, you know what I mean?
You're not on a speaking tour. You're not
exactly.
Motivational speaking.
So now, but back then, that just wasn't the climate back then.
Not exactly. And then it wasn't until a few years later that I literally redefined myself. Mm-hmm. I said, I'm not a musician. What I actually am is an entertainer. And as soon as I had that paradigm shift, then I was like, oh, I got this idea for a book. I got this idea for a documentary. I got this idea. And why not? Yeah. I'm an entertainer. So my job is to entertain.
Right.
And that actually started helping me in my rap career too, because when I started doing other things, it just kept feeding the rap too.
Yeah.
And then I could see how everything could feed each other. If you plan it and plot it out correctly, it all can feed each other.
Right.
Because if your banner is, I am an entertainer, then motherfucker, you entertain. Whether that's music, podcast, stand-up, acting, whatever the fuck you do.
Yeah.
And it's hard because those are all disciplines that you need to focus on. So I don't want to sound like, because you can't do everything and do it all effectively, but there is a way to plan and navigate.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
What do you think about these people? No one even comes to mind, but there's kind of a general shittiness toward the word entertainer. And it's all pretentiousness. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm an artist. I'm here to express myself.
I think it's fine. And then your pocketbook will
reflect that.
Will reflect that attitude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a fine line between I do this shit for myself and nobody likes you.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? Some people, they do it for themselves, but their natural selves is pop shit.
Yeah.
Or shit that people really like.
Sure.
Like if Meg Thee Stallion was like, I'm a true artist, this is my art. Or whoever.
Yeah.
And their art just happens to be
exactly
to correlate with then great. They're doing great. But if you're like an artist, I'm so artsy, bro, and you're not making money, well, good for you. I'm glad that you stayed true to your art. But that's your choice.
But the world owes you nothing.
Nobody owes nobody shit.
Yep.
Nobody.
Exactly.
You got to fucking do shit on your own. Mm-hmm. And I've had to swallow that pill plenty of times where I felt I was owed shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not. Nobody is.
Yeah.
And so the artsy dudes, that's cool. It's just the ultimate thing is, what are your goals?
Right.
A lot of people don't set their goals. What are your goals in life? If your goal is to be artsy, then you're succeeding. You're good. You're a success. Mm-hmm. It's all good. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody even owed you being artsy.
Right.
You chose to be artsy.
Yeah.
Holla.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have fun.
Yeah.
And so in that way, I can always look at myself as a success, because the little goals I have set before, as I tweak my mind state, the more I tweak my mind state, the more money I made.
Right.
But along the way, I was having success at the goals I was setting. I just wasn't setting monetary goals or specific goals that led me to certain things that I thought I wanted. Yeah.
And that's weird. I mean, that's not weird at all. It makes perfect sense. I'm actually dealing with that to an extent. So I never just talk about myself real quick. I never expected to be a photographer, damn sure not a professional photographer. Yeah. But now that, this shit kind of fell into my lap, I do enjoy it. I got good at it. I made myself relatively good at it. And now I'm photographing my heroes.
Yeah,
bro. But now I'm and I'm grateful for it. Any day now, I wouldn't be surprised if I wake up and oh, of course that was a dream. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now I have that leftover shit in me where it's well, I'm not a fucking wedding photographer, but really you could make a big bag shooting a wedding. And I'm I found myself turning down people no, I don't shoot weddings. Not being a dick about it. It's mostly insecurity.
Yeah.
But then it's if motherfuckers want to give you thousands of dollars to take pictures at their wedding, why not go take the steps required in order to be comfortable shooting a wedding and then just fucking shoot a wedding and then go on vacation with all the money you're going to make?
At the end of the day, bro, it's your goals.
Yeah.
If your goal is to be an artsy photographer who only shoots Rick Rubin standing next to Andre 3000, then you're succeeding.
Right.
But if your goal is, I want to fucking get racks off of this photo shit,
cake out. Yeah.
If that's your goal, then you your activity has to be different. Yes. I'll give you the perfect example. When we were first starting, we were in the studio with will.i.am. Yeah. This is pre-Fergie. Like that first record deal, we were young, we were hungry, we were all excited. And then our label said, we'll pay, we'll hire will.i.am to produce songs for you. Yeah. So we did 4 songs with him. I remember being in his studio and he was talking to us. We're just like the young bucks. He's just giving us knowledge. Right. And he's like, well, what do you want? And I was like, what do you mean, what do I want? And I was the main one answering him. What do you mean, what do I want? He's like, what do you want? Like in life with this music. I was like, yo, I want to blow up. Yeah, I want to blow up. Yeah. We want to blow up. That was our answer. Yeah, yeah. What does that even fucking mean? Right. It means nothing. And he was looking at us like kind of sideways, like, all right. And then, so when I saw that, I said, well, okay, well, what do you want? And he said, I'll tell you exactly what I want. I want to make $100 million off of music. Oof. Specifically.
The audacity
to be specific. Yeah. There's a measure, there's a place that he's going, there's a target, everything is in that goal. Yeah. Right. And so what would follow would be activities that lead him to $100 million. Right. Not activities to be the realest hip hop motherfucker on the planet. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
I do. Because if you set the destination, if you don't have the destination, you don't know what fucking direction to turn. You just kind of run it in place.
So what did he do right after that? How do I get it cracking? Put Fergie in the group on purpose. Yeah. Start making bigger, more world songs. The thing is that people say Black Eyed Peas like fell off or they stopped being hip hop. In a way, yes, their music was definitely not like traditional what you would say is hip hop. Right. But what I always say is just go to a Black Eyed Peas show at any point in time in their career and tell me how those motherfuckers are dancing. Right. And if you tell me that's not hip hop, fuck out of here. You don't know hip hop.
Yeah, exactly.
I get the music. I get it. But music was a decision that he made based on a goal that he set. And he realized making Falling Up was not going to make him $100 million. Right. But making Where Is the Love will. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so unapologetically, he's like, dude, this is my goal. Yeah. And at the same time, when motherfuckers were getting on him and hit real hip hop, he's like, okay, fine. Here's a Nas beat. Here's fucking The Game. Yeah. Here's everybody. He started dropping these bangers on people, like straight hip hop bangers in the middle of all that big Black Eyed Peas pop music shit.
I heard a story. I don't remember who. It may have been Murs. I can't remember, but it was like at some show, Black Eyed Peas were at the top of their stardom, and will.i.am was just in the back. And it was like a hip hoppy show, right? So motherfuckers are freestyling or whatever. And someone told will.i.am like, yo, motherfuckers don't know you can rap. Like they don't know that you're a rapper out here. So I can't remember. Like I think the story goes, he goes out and like smashes and surprises everyone. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dude, will.i.am is, I'll go to bat for that dude forever. I actually got into a argument with somebody about this because their latest album was hip hop. They went back, quote unquote, to hip hop, and it was a good album. Yeah. It was, it's a good Black Eyed Peas album. They're not like Griselda bars or whatever whatever Nas raps.
Yeah, whatever. But your for them, is,
it was good. It was a good rap album, hip hop. Yeah, and they want to come back now to this shit. Fuck you. They're not hip hop, and I was like, please. First of all, I know him. Yeah, he to a degree, that's a friend of mine. Like if I see him, he's gonna be cool with me. We're gonna hang out. Yeah. We can talk. He'll let me chill with him. If he's in the club and VIP, he'll probably open up and let me come in.
Right.
At least for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got his number in my phone. Right. So you're not gonna tell me who will.i.am is when you have never even met him. Now I get the argument about the music for like 10 years. Yeah. But at the same time, that's a specific goal based on a specific trajectory based on a specific goal. Right. Versus like, not to mention like the dancing and like, they're hip hop, bro. Trust me. Yeah. They've been in LA clubs since early 90s just doing that little hip.
Yeah. All that, with the Kangles and all that shit.
All that shit that I can't do. Yeah. They were tight at it. Yeah. And they still are. They're 40-some-year-old men just still.
Right.
Doing all that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
So anyway, whatever.
Yeah, man.
You know what we talking about, man. Hey, where am I? What's happening?
Where are you?
Yeah. Well, what happened?
You're either in Rosemead or Montebello. After one this morning, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, somewhere in between.
We're at Arroyo.
Oh, right. Correct. Yeah. That's exactly where we are. When you were doing your last album, which also about your last, you good? Okay, cool.
Soon.
Soon. Okay.
Yeah.
When correct me if I'm wrong. The photographer.
Correct you if you're wrong. You got to stop and start again. Ball sack. Sorry.
That was the timestamp, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate your help. Man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Correct me if I'm wrong. The guy who shot the cover of Jason Soto Was Here. He's an extremely handsome human being.
He's very handsome. He's extremely well built. He's got cuts in places I didn't even know you could have cuts in. Have you ever seen elbow cuts? Because he has them. Neck cuts. It's incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has cuts on the back of his head.
Yeah.
It's incredible. He's very strong. He's a very Hulk-like individual. But yet he has such a gentle touch.
Something that stuck out to me, and it's like ties into what it might even be redundant at this point, but even the story behind that title, it was just very important for you that people know that you were here, that while you were here, you for lack of a better way of putting it, you followed your dreams, you made some noise, and you just kind of put it all out there and let the chips land where they may.
Exactly. It was about significance. That's the word I like to use.
Yeah.
And it's also like you could replace that with your name. It could be, Gadzooks was here. Anybody, where Joe Blow was here.
Everyone relates to that.
Because everyone is significant. No matter what you believe, religions, whatever. None of that. I don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
No matter who you are, you're significant.
Yeah.
And even if you made a difference to just your family, you made an impact on the earth. You were significant, even if you were just significant to your siblings or your children or whatever.
Right.
And so to me, it was important to convey that while conveying that as well about myself, and knowing that if I didn't achieve every goal that I had set for myself, that what I did still mattered, and it still matters, and it always will. And in turn, so is what you guys do out there. That's kind of where I was coming from.
Yeah, that's dope.
And at the same time, it was for my children too, really big time. Like that, when my son was born, I started wanting to increase content. Like I started doing as many like little YouTube clips and different things, because I was like, that's going to be like my legacy.
I'll be honest, that's exactly what I'm doing with this. That's my why.
I think about even as wild as we get on Felipe's Garage and rowdy and fucking foul and all kinds of shit. It's like, whatever. Someday he's going to be a young man. He's not going to give a fuck. He's like, Dad was wild. Yeah. But he's going to have, or both my sons will have this plethora of audio, video, all this shit. Yeah. Where they can go, damn, like even
Pops was out here.
Yeah. And when I'm long gone and they hear me talk about Meg Stallion and goals and this on this podcast or whatever, it's like I could still be helping them in their lives too. Yeah, man. And still be making a difference in them and whoever else hears it.
In a weird way, it's like living forever.
It is 100%. It is. This is how you live forever. That's why Kobe's going to live forever. That's why, Prince and everybody who passes away, this is how you live forever. You leave your mark on the earth, whatever that is. Yeah. And to which group of people it is. Yeah. Maybe I don't have the kind of fans that I'd always hope for, like the amount, let's say. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, right. Right.
I mean, I give a fuck, but at the same time, it's like, this thing is important to me. This album and the whole thing was important to me for legacy purposes as well. Like leaving this behind for my kids, where someday they're like, yo, this is my pops. Or when they show their kids, like, yo, ill your grandpa was, check this out. Yeah. Show them a little video of me running around doing crazy shit. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. And they're like, damn, bro, your grandpa was wild. Like, check this out. This is my grandpa on Bleep Tube or whatever it is now. When my shit gets transferred over on Vimeo. Check this out on Vimeo. You know what I'm saying? And then they're showing their little friends, hey, look at your grandpa. Yeah. And while we were rapping or doing a podcast or whatever. And they're like, shit, man. Yeah. That's wild.
That's definitely helped me be more proactive and more relentless in chasing these little goals, you know what I mean? Because it's a weird subject for me, but like I'm less likely to let someone else down. For instance, if this is just for me, then I can very easily wake up in the morning and be like, fuck you. You know what I mean? I'm talking to myself. Like, I don't feel like doing this, whatever this is. But once I started, and it's been a recent development, once I realized like, wow, my son's 12. He's like watching other people on the internet.
And why isn't he watching me?
No.
You conceited bastard.
It's not so much that.
You
it's
just defeated the whole
no,
thing
literally,
you were talking about
literally what you were
with
just
your
saying.
arrogance.
When I'm dead, it's cool knowing that
I
he'll
can't
have.
wait till you're dead now. Jesus Christ, man.
That's the Instagram clip right there. 153. All right, I just made a mental note. That's the Instagram clip. But yeah, fucking legacy cookbook.
Yeah, no, I agree, man.
Yeah,
when
you're dead, it's cool.
I'm not going
to
to say anything about the fact that
shit.
you waited 12 years to even give a shit about what your son, whatever. But whatever. I mean, that's besides the point. I started when they were born. But anyway, so you were talking about your death. Go on.
All right.
Legacy,
Thanks for coming out, Cook. I appreciate it. I
Anytime, bro.
I don't at all regret this decision.
No doubt, bro. I'm gonna eat.
Not at all.
I'm still a little hungry. Hey, man,
Yeah.
you want some penis? Do you want some penis? They're salty and delicious.
There's a T in that word.
Yeah, penis. That's what I said.
Let's see. I'm not hearing the T. I'm not hearing
Peanuts.
Yeah.
Penis. You want some?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
No, I'm good.
Salty and delicious.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, I'll eat the peanuts.
You've done that before. Have you done that before?
Maybe.
Once or twice this week. All right. Real quick. I know you got to go.
It's all good, man. I'll just get divorced. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. It's all good. I'll die for this shit, son.
Rapid fire
I'll ruin
questions.
my life for this shit, son.
Rapid fire questions.
What's up?
Do you prefer women or black people? I'm just kidding. That's not a real question. Rain or sunshine?
Sunshine.
Okay, cool. You are sunshiny.
Hell yeah.
Do you like the sauna or the steam room?
I like both, but I only have a
not an
sauna. I
answer.
only have a sauna, so I
have a sauna?
Well, at my condo complex.
Hey man, you cookbook,
So,
bro. I don't know what you have at your house.
I
You might very well have a sauna.
I use a sauna way more than a steam room.
I mean, you're Pigeon John's group, bro. You might have a sauna.
Pigeon John gets weird in steam rooms, so I think I like sauna better.
Okay. What's scarier, snakes or spiders?
Snakes.
Snakes.
For sure.
Yeah?
I kill spiders on the daily, son. We are
fun.
in these streets, son. I go looking for them.
Yeah.
I dare you to come in my house.
Okay.
I killed a cricket last night.
Well,
He came in perpetrating like he was a spider. It was too late.
Crickets are harmless.
Well, it was too late.
It was too late?
Yep.
Yeah.
My son said there's a spider. I just went into action.
Yeah.
I killed it. And then I was like, oh shit, that was a cricket. And I still flushed him in the toilet.
All right. Well,
Snake, son.
if you're a cricket, don't catch
But
yourself
at the same time,
slipping
you
through
know what my
Cookbook's residence.
At the same time, you know what my favorite word is, though, right?
What?
Cobra. That's
How did I know this?
because I said it on the podcast before.
Okay, yeah,
That's
a while
my favorite
ago.
word. It literally is my favorite.
How did
word.
that come up on the pod? I have to go back and re-listen
I just
to it.
told him. I say, man, I have a favorite word. And he's like, what? Because who has favorite words? Nobody usually has favorite words.
Nobody.
except me.
Right.
I have a lot of words I don't like too, but that's for another podcast.
What? Well, give me one. What's a word?
Mansplain. I don't doubt that it's a thing. It's just something about the word bugs.
Like the alignment of letters, like the way
Something
it sounds.
about it, yeah.
Not so much the concept behind it.
No,
You
the
just don't
concept
like.
I'm sure is true, Well, listen, the concept, I'm not sure if
Your mansplaining
your
to me.
mind
I get
might
what you're
not
doing.
grasp it.
Yeah.
But the concept is really when someone, okay, go on. Man.
Yeah. Mansplaining is just condescending. That's all it is. There was already a word for that. Anyway, like you said, it's a different podcast. Well, I guess we already covered this. Who's an artist or an album people would be surprised to know you love?
I'm all the way up. No, I like a lot of Fat Joe, but no, surprised. I don't know, because I'm very out there with my musical taste.
Yeah.
And I'm like, even on the pod, I'll be like, yeah, I like Drake. And they're like, fuck Drake. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I'd fuck with Drake a great deal.
That's what I'm saying. So that's not that great of a question. Maybe hearing some of the R&B shit or the classic rock shit I said on the pod, maybe they're surprised to hear me say the Oasis so I fuck with Black Keys really heavy. I just bought tickets to their show. I'm so hyped.
Oh, where are they playing?
In Irvine.
Oh, okay.
Whatever, Spectrum
Irvine
Center,
Meadows
whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
I don't even care. As long as I have an address on the day of,
Yeah.
I'm there.
I shot them. Did you know that?
Of course.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Just thought I
Go on.
might throw that out there.
So they're one of my favorites, and a lot of people might not know that. So there you go.
Do you remember the album they put out with a bunch of rappers on it? Black Rock?
Oh yeah, they're with Mos Def.
Mos Def, Jim
Yeah.
Jones and them. Yeah, that was dope. Anyway.
I thought this was rapid fire, dude.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, this
Sorry,
is my
man.
show, son.
I know, you're right,
You're in
you're
my
right.
world now. This is my shit.
You want some penis?
Something you'd like to try that you haven't yet.
Porn. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like you might be good at porn.
No,
actually.
not at all. I'm not the one.
You're not the one? You have the personality for. Anyway, go ahead. Continue.
Nah, son.
Nah?
Nah. They can't be knowing about the Cobra. I'm just kidding. What's something I try that I want to try?
You'd like to try that you haven't yet. Anything.
Stand up.
That's mine.
I'm scared of it too.
That's why I want to try it. Exactly.
Which is why I want to try it.
You would fucking kill it stand up.
I think I would too, but I just, the thing is, every time I perform or doing podcasts, I'm telling jokes all the time.
Yeah.
I have like material. I don't mean to. I just.
Yeah.
But I'm not responsible for it because it's not the main thing that I'm there for. I'm there doing music, and in between, I'm cracking people up.
Yeah.
There's freedom in that. Same thing with podcasting, because if you're not funny, it's okay.
Right.
Unless it's a,
There's
even
no
then.
expectation. Yeah, I got you.
But when you stand on stage and say, I'm about to tell you jokes.
It's like, motherfucker, I'm funny. Listen to me. Yeah.
Then you got the magnifying glass on you.
Right.
So I haven't like crossed that threshold yet. Yeah. But everyone says, when I say that, they're like, oh yeah, you should totally do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
I almost
funny thing happened on the way here to Arroyo.
I thought you were going to say acting, so it's funny that came up earlier.
Acting, I would do. I wanted to do it for a long time. Yeah, and I still would. But acting is one of those things where, like, if it started to come to me again, like it did before, I would take it. Yeah, but I don't have the same feeling. Yeah, I don't have the same feeling like I did.
And you got a lot of shit going on too.
Yeah, I would do it though. Like if someone was like, "Yo, you'd be great for this part," I would say, "Yeah, let's do it." Yeah, run it. Down. I got you. And I've been in like I've been in like low budget movies, like indie shits and little things, and I just walk in, fuck it. Yeah, like I'm not afraid to play a character or do whatever, and I seem to do cool at it. Right. It just I don't have that same drive like I did before. Like
sure. Yeah, no, I get that.
At least not right now. Who knows? Maybe when I'm like that old shriveled up tan man, I'll do it then.
So like next week?
Yeah, I'll play an old baseball mitt in the next fucking Sandlot.
Right. The guy
Sandlot
will just
17.
stick his hand up your ass. And
and I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm time to work.
Right. Okay.
That'll be my catchphrase. It'll be a cartoon.
Time to work.
Oh, time to work. As soon as that hand goes up there.
Right. Okay.
See, I already got a catchphrase, man.
There you go. And then Pleatherface comes out.
Oh man, too much. Then my voice changes to Pleatherface. Right. That's it.
You're kind of schizophrenic, I think. Maybe that's the point.
Throw these balls in my face. Yeah, son.
Because you're the mitt, right? I get you.
The mitt, bro.
Would you rather die at the end of this year or live for the next 500 years?
500 all the way.
You are a 500
I want to see.
dude.
Listen, I pray to God or whoever he is that in this lifetime.
Oh, it's a he, you're saying? It has to be
she,
he?
it, a fucking universe, whatever the fuck people believe, that we just find out what's going on with aliens. Like, but for real, not bullshit.
I know you mean that too. That's really important to you.
I just want, even if just that, I could die happy. Yeah. I just want to see some crazy shit. Like the craziest. And the number one thing I say is aliens. Yeah. Dude, just tell us, please, and show us. But for real. Yeah. Like not like alien conspiracy file, alien autopsy.
Yeah.
And you see like a rubber doll. And I mean, like.
I just rewatched Independence Day, one of the greatest fucking movies of all time, dude.
I love it. It's hilarious.
And it is hilarious, but just like the immensity, like there'd be no mistake, dude, if there's a big fucking
that's what I'm saying
comes.
Like District 9 or remember when it just shows up and stays for like 9 months and does nothing. You're just looking at it like shit, you get so used to it, you don't even notice anymore.
For sure there'd still be people in America particularly like, this is the government, like, bro, this is definitely not the government.
Space ain't real.
Yeah, I know.
They literally think space ain't real. Yeah. You think if a spaceship showed up?
Yeah, if an alien came down to Earth and fucked you in the ass, people would still be like, is it aliens?
Is it? Or am I just an old baseball man?
Right. Right.
So, yeah, 500 all the way because I want to see where this shit goes.
Yeah, you're a very positive person.
Hell yeah. I want to see like, fuck, iPhone, where are we next? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just me. I
at least want to be around to see the birth of Venemio so we could cash
Venemio at least.
We should maybe think about like actually.
It's almost like a jukebox, but just like, video jukebox in your phone.
I'm not even bullshitting. That's probably, it has to be a thing already,
But the problem is you can get so much free on YouTube that,
that's true.
Trying to get somebody to pay is hard.
I mean, I pay for Spotify. I pay a subscription.
Eventually you paid.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, but not at first.
Yeah, that's true. All right, last one. Top 5 rappers. Top 5 favorite rappers.
Yeah, I hate lists, but I can give you 5 rappers.
We all
I can
hate
give you
lists.
5 rappers. Okay.
Favorites.
And this is not going to be in any order.
No. Everyone always says this. Yeah.
Nas, Micah 9, Andre 3000, Royce the 5'9", and I think these days Black Thought.
Wow, that's a solid. There's some spitters in there. Yeah. I've been listening to Royce all week.
That new album is ridiculous.
So fucking good.
Yeah, he's amazing.
So good.
He's amazing. So those are...
He's underrated like a motherfucker, man.
Well, the most underrated on my list is Micah, but that's because that's some West Coast shit. And
Yeah.
I mean...
That's what I try to tell people. Like all your favorite rappers, particularly like West Coast rappers, they all have Micah somewhere in their top whatever.
Or at least
you know
Freestyle Fellowship.
Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So,
right.
Anyway.
Yeah, man. Cool.
That's my list. I'm sticking to it for today at least.
Everyone takes so fucking long to answer that question, which is why it's fun to ask. You know what I mean? But I like that you just knew exactly where you were
said it was rapid fire questions, so time to go. You're the one who's bullshitting in between questions. Rapid fire took like 45 minutes, man.
Who's your favorite
I'm divorced
female rapper? Who's your favorite female rapper?
That's a great question. Rhapsody probably. I would say Rhapsody.
Okay.
Either
she is dope.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Rhapsody.
Cool.
Yeah, she's hard. Or maybe Sa Rock. She's really good.
Yeah.
It's one of those two.
Okay. Well, it's already been 2 hours and 4 minutes. I want to have you back on eventually.
I'm just getting started.
I know.
Folks, let me tell you something. Grocery stores, right? I'm sorry.
We could talk forever. Well, you could talk forever, and I could just sit here and listen and
that's it.
Be insulted for 2 hours.
One more. Thank you.
No, do it again. I'm going to splash it on it.
Beautiful.
There it is.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I need you to say something because everyone says it for me.
Sure.
Say the devil.
I'm on the way down.
No, not that.
Oh,
You've already said that plenty of times. We've already run.
The devil is a lie.
No, you didn't even believe that.
I believe he's a lie for sure.
I know, but
I believe it's a big lie.
Oh, I couldn't tell based on the way you just said that. That's what I'm saying. Say the devil is a motherfucking lie. You don't have to say it the way I said it.
The devil is a motherfucking lie. And I'm going to say one more thing.
Okay.
You be saying that you be saying that in the gym, acting like it's so hard, like your buff ass ain't in hella shape, like it's a real struggle for you to go to the gym. Quit lying to the people on that one. That's a lie. When you put devil is a lie and you working out, don't put it there. Put it somewhere else. Like when I don't know what else you do. I don't know. But don't put it on the workout. Look at your buff ass. Don't try to tell us it's, I'm so struggling.
That's how much of a lie the devil is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, you're full of shit.
People think I like going to the gym or some shit. I fucking hate that shit.
No.
I do.
That's not the place where you personally put the devil as a motherfucking lie. Okay?
I mean,
but you can put it here on the podcast.
I'm still gonna do it, but
you should. I'm gonna.
I know that's a backhanded compliment, but
I'm gonna combat it every step of the way.
Okay.
Just letting you know that you're creating an enemy, low key and high key, right now.
No, that's fine. You're already my low key friend.
I know, so it's not a big deal anyway. So on that note, the devil is a motherfucking liar. Did I fuck it up? Shit. Let me try again.
It's a lie.
The devil is a motherfucking. He don't tell the truth.
I hate you. I hate Jason Soto.
Fuck. All right, let me try one more time.
All right, one more time.
The devil tells lies. Okay. I got it for sure. Just tell me one more time. How did I say it? The devil is a motherfucking lie.
Yes.
Okay, there. I said it Mike and I style.
My man. All love. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with a friend or six if you think they'll enjoy it as well. You can find this podcast on all major platforms. That's iTunes, Stitcher, Google Music, Spotify. You know how this works. So go ahead and find it on your preferred platform. Subscribe, share, leave a 5-star rating, all the podcast things, and do so knowing that it is very much appreciated. This podcast is filmed and recorded at Playmaker Studio right here in Los Angeles, California. You can find more at onthewaydown.net and follow this podcast on Instagram at OTWD Podcast. Thank you to Illuminidal, and thank you for watching. The devil is a motherfucking lie.